Check, check. Let me. There we go. Actually, damn it, I forgot something. Oh, can't believe I forgot. Come on, man. Ah, shit. Can you please help me real quick? I'm serious. It's after this room. I'm trying to grab one for 20 years. Damn it. Damn it, damn it. It's damn it, man. Oh shit, there's people here already. Had a little minute emergency, and I might, to help with focus, bump that up one little higher. This is one of those nights I actually would have been here a few minutes ago, and it's storming this monkey ass off here. Well, it's finally calming down, but where did I put that bitch now? I have like 5 of these American flag hats, but I'm wearing this one just for Jesse, because when he gets here, if I'm not, he's going to talk about it. All right, we got Paris and Spot On Productions. Do you go by a different name? because it started showing us different than what it used to. So I think I recognize that picture. And we got Cash, and we got Buzz, Mervis. I actually, J-Man, I got into cutting grass today, and I would originally had intended for Mervis and Nordy to walk us into tonight's thing, but I got out there and some of that shit had grown more than I thought and was deep as fuck. And I wound up moving trees and all other kinds of shit, so it took me longer to get done than I had anticipated. So, and then the storm, it's a good thing I got some shit cut before the storm, right? All right. Happy 4th, everybody. Ooh, let me prepare a bowl and a shot. Oh, cigarettes are gonna make you cough. I hope you heard this song and it pissed you off. And if it's not the song, I hope something I done, I hope pissed you off. If I had $1, I might give it down. That's what I thought. I thought I recognized that picture. How you doing, KC? Been a minute. KC, so many things have happened here since. We've lost folks, KC, and I don't know if you're aware. And I ain't trying to bring up touchy subjects tonight, but you were part of that old school group, so you deserve to know. And I put on the wrong fucking glasses. I can't see that shit at all. Where's my other glasses? All right, there's the spark. Let me get this shot. Well, welcome back, dude. You'll see a lot of new faces. There's a lot of new regulars. A lot of the old regulars will be in here if they can be. Depends on what they got going on tonight. Not new faces for me, per se, but for you. But Spock and a shark, bitches. And then I got to find my other glasses, which I think, wait. Because these ain't worth a fuck. Okay, Mervis, not only for the podcast, but I'd like to, for one of these live streams, I have found how to use those filters in this. Fire in the hole and roll it in your belly. It also occurred to me, with everything I had going on yesterday, I missed the Tom reaction. So we're going to do that here in just a few. Cheers. Oh. Let him reach down and grab you by your skivvies. All right, where's my... Hey, is there a... He doesn't know about Sean. Okay. And these might not even be the right glasses. I got glasses everywhere. And my eyes are getting worse every day. Which sucks because I'm used to having hawk eyes. I think I see it actually better without these. You need to put them somewhere. Stay beach. Oh, that's better. That's not great. I got a pair that's just like these that like, it has 3 different areas for when you're reading right here, and distance. And I'm not sure I know where they are. I'll get them next time I have to get up. We're good enough for now. What? Lou's up in this bitch too? Hells yes. Let me, y'all, we're gonna have some fun tonight. I would, like I said, and what I was gonna do with the Norty Mervis thing tonight leading in was, I was like, we're gonna fuck something up, man. I have been in a bad mood most of the week. Most of y'all know that. I have kind of turned that around a little bit, and all the hard work I had to get over with is done. I worked today up in the right before we started this. So tomorrow and Monday are mine to do with as I please. And since the responsible adult shit is over, y'all, welcome. For those of y'all that hadn't been here in a minute, same old, same old. Never know what you'll get here. Y'all know, y'all seen me do a lot of dumb shit in this place, so. And with the wife not around to help me tonight, well, the filter's off, so. And I need Jesse to hurry up and get here and see this hat, because bless his heart, the one problem I have with this hat is it's about that much too small. So it's like squeezing my head. Right, Mervis, I hear that. Let's see, we got who else is coming in? Chris Burns. We got Kate. Man, hadn't seen you in a long time, Casey. Welcome back, dude. Had we started throwing darts for drinks when you were last here, Casey? If not, if you're imbibing, we throw darts for drinks. Be warned, we can be lethal. Depends on the brand. Some honey whiskey is aight. Hey, Cindy. Did I miss yours? I'm sorry, Cindy. Next time you see me, you can spank me. You better tell that one in there that it's actually because I'm in trouble and not a kink. Or she might kill both of us. But yet just hit me with a big brick like the Portugal incident. Everybody? Like the song says, put your drink in the air. Every single time y'all come here. To people like KC, who was here very close to the beginning. To Nate, and Buzz, that are fairly, well, Nate's been here about a year now. Buzz, a few months. Some of y'all that we are new regulars. It doesn't matter if I do this 5 million times. Every single time you show up, I appreciate it. You take time out of your life to come hang with me, and that means something to me. I was afraid that question would come up. No, Casey. She passed, man. We've had a couple pass this year. I'm supposed to still be doing a tribute for her and also Laura, and I'm going to get around to that. It just hurts still. But when I first saw you, I knew that y'all used to be close, and that's one of the first things that popped in my head. Was I was kind of hoping you wouldn't go ask that, but I ripped the Band-Aid off. Sorry, guy, and it hurt all of us. And however, she's up there with my brother Drake and Laura, and I promise you they are fucking some shit up. And with that said, none of those three would want us to sit here and whine about it tonight. You know what they'd want us to do? Turn this motherfucker back and Shaba. Oh shoot. Chad's up. Sparks and Shats. Ty, what's some of the other stupid shit we said? No, it's all right, KC. You know, we were talking about this in a live stream not too long ago. Somebody asked me about people like you and Justin and Carlos and St. James and some of the folks that was here with us very early that don't get the show anymore. I still get messages from many of them in Instagram or whatever. Their life has just changed, and they're not around at the right time. You know what I mean? We do this at a time they can't get around, but we know they're still around. We haven't started seeing all the Chris. To be honest, my mother died the 27th last year of July, and I think we found out about Shauna 2 days later. And Jocelyn was the last person to talk to her. Funny enough, that's not funny. You know what I mean? And then Shauna, was it April? See, when I call somebody my friend, man, the only reason Drake's is so burned into my mind is because it's 2 days after his birthday, and it's also May the Force be with you day, and that was his big holiday. I mean, everybody called him a Wookiee. That's the only reason I really have his ingrained. I, 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 anybody that knows me well knows when something upsets me, if I don't stop and make myself not wallow in that, because being the kind of person I am, I don't give this out often. So when I do, and something hurts like that, man, I just, anyway, again, none of those three people would want us whining about it. Like I said, right about now, somewhere at the pearly gates, Drake's like, about time y'all fucking got here. The big man up there, he says I can't plug in my amp today. You don't want the headache. Shauna's like, who said this? Oh no, that's not going to happen. Let me go talk to him. And Laura's like, I got her back. And it's a shame that Red and Jesse aren't here. Or is anybody else here that actually met us at the meet and greet? If you met Shauna in person, she would for this group of people, 100% step up to God and be like, look, man, look. 100%. What's up, Lordy? And I'm sad to hear that. I'm sad to hear that too, Chris. And for me, it seems like it's been a long string since my mother. I've had 6 or 7 high school friends and about the same amount of college friends in the past just couple months. And I'm like, why is it people my age in particular are dropping really fast, and should I be frightened? So it's just been that way. And we're gonna stop that shit. Now I gotta find something fun. And like I said, I'm gonna do that reaction because I was so busy yesterday I didn't get to it, and I'm mad at myself for it. And now let me ask you something, Marvis. You were here to pay witness, and you did exactly what I said you was gonna do. You was gonna wait for your reaction and bail, bitch. Oh, I ain't forgot about earlier either. But I do not know if I should upload that 60 lumens reaction, dude. Those of y'all that were in here to see it, what do y'all think? Because I spent a good 20 minutes at the beginning talking to y'all's ass before I even was like, hey, yeah, we're doing a reaction. What's up? Did I pour the stuff for another sparking shot and already done it and forgot? Or should we have another just because? Oh, God, man. That's another thing. I had Paris, I won't broach it since it's a tender subject. However, I got not only everything I need to shut that conversation down, but throw it back at the people that are, and make them understand that if we want to be real about it, they've done more damage than what they're accusing. That includes me. So I'm not just hating on people, but a smart, already educated guy that's been in the business did his homework too. Of course, music history was my thing. Anyway, I'm going to do so plainly. I ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings. And it means a lot to me that certain people try to stick up for certain other kind of people, but they don't need it. They don't need it. Oh.
You wake up praying for peace. I wake up praying
Anyway, hint, hint, similar to this artist, I found another new one. I don't know if you've heard of, and I'm gonna send you a link. We'll see. And I found another band today that my wife might like. I might play some of them later. It's hold on. Y'all might know. Remember, I was under a rock for a very long time. Best part of my day is fucking yours up. Now, what was I fixing to do? What was I doing? What's I doing? Hurt you? I mean, if that's your kink, Lordy, I ain't afraid, man. What's up, redhead? It's fucking yours up. Let's do something. Oh, yeah. I don't need therapy. I don't need victims. I don't need peace. I need friction. Every excuse you scream is up. Best part of my days. Okay. There's a new band. Well, they're not new, but I caught their newest song, which is actually almost bordering on a little screamy for me. But I went back and listened to some of the earlier stuff, and I was like, but if anybody in here, another band too called Moonspell, but Death Dealer Union. I'm sure if anybody is going to be named. She is, Casey, she's been going kind of through it last little while. She hadn't been, about the past year and a half or so, I think she's done maybe 3 or 4 live streams. She loves seeing y'all. She loves hearing about it and everything. She just, today, it's that time again. And over the past, this is part of the reason why. Mother Nature has been coming very frequent for some reason. I mean, like, cock blocking frequent, right? And she's been getting horrific cramps with them. So, and it's also allergy season. And anyway, I told her recently, I was like, these people are going to start thinking you don't want to be around them. I said, you're going to come in on me soon, and we're going to have to find fun. She goes, oh, we are. She goes, I might even let you install that booty cam you're talking about. I believe she'd have been here tonight if she wasn't cramping like she was. But I'm going to get her back shaking her ass, and I've got the... All right, man. I didn't say I said it. That was funny how that ripped across the sky like that. That was, Of course, the very first live stream we had was about 10 times worse than this, and we were out there in my truck, except for when we needed a drink, at which point Jocelyn would run in here and get us a drink. Most everybody, KC, and you know, some folks' schedules have changed depending on what time of day you're in there. I mean, you know, Red, Jesse, Mitchell, now regular. You still got Shannon, and of course Paris and Nate, and but from back in the day, they're still pretty much everybody. Us and some have gone separate ways. That's just life. Not angrily or anything. It just, their world took them out of our world. You know, it just worked out that way. But it's mostly, you know, with some new faces. And we got hey man, Buzz is from England. And aside, all right, out of all the people we've had come here from Norway, Priscilla, and everywhere else, I think the 2 main foreigners that have been able to survive our Discord has been Roofucker, or as I like to affectionately call him, Roofucker, and Buzz are the main. And well, and I guess you say Billy, but I don't consider Billy. Speaking of old heads, Randy gonna crawl out of the woodworks. How's it going, man? Damn. It's good to see some of y'all in here. New regulars, meet OG regulars. Now I need the other OG regulars to get in here and remember some of these other OG regulars. By the way, I talked to M Dog again. He's still on the mend. He'll be in here as soon as he can be. Hello, Kay. I thought that shit was about over, and it obviously is saying. At least our internet hadn't gone out. It is still just manifesting right on top of us. The whole thing is like, as it got here, stopped, and it's just blossoming over and over, right? Pretty much not right on top of us, but like right there. Like 1 mile down the road is getting hammered. I had the window open listening a while ago, and there's some. I was pretty sure some of what I heard wasn't thunder. I was like, some of that sounds like the rendering of metal and wood. You know, I was like, but there's a stretch that direction. Some of y'all have heard me talk about it. Every time a storm comes through, it's a little patch of woods right next to a church, and it gets a tornado. I mean, it doesn't matter who owns the land; they don't ever build anything there because tornado, little one, not like the one that wiped out Tylertown not too long ago. Lordy, you were in here for yes, I think you were in here, if not the first live stream, but very close. When we keep saying, and have said off and on for years, that we were going to do merch. Well, here's the thing. The only thing that's going to bring her back in here is y'all. When she is feeling up to it, she'll come see y'all. She's not really interested in the whole kit and caboodle anymore, which is funny because it was her idea. But being a musician and finding out how much I love doing this and love spending time with y'all while I'm doing this, I think we're going to change levels again. Again, with podcasts coming, my album coming, and some other things if I can pull them off. But I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. We're hanging around. And Potter presented Spock and a Shark. Everybody take a hit for Potter. I didn't ask you. I'm telling you. How you doing tonight, Potter? Potter, who's also been around a minute or three. Now, excuse me. Whenever y'all are ready to pull the trigger, I was kind of waiting to see if Red and Jesse can make it in. They might be getting storms too. I didn't think about that. They're not that horrifically far in the country from where we are. Me too, Cindy. Me too. Look, right now, Cindy, I'm going back and I'm screen recording little snippets of some of mine and Jocelyn's best moments. And like it's gonna, by the time I'm done, it's probably gonna be fucking 10, 15 minutes long. But there's gonna be like, as they go by, there's gonna be one section that's every time Jocelyn ever slapped me in a live stream, which early on, y'all know, was a bunch. And then the other one is just gonna be clips of that giggle. I think, you see, I tell her all the time, you know, when you started having your issues and you weren't as regular, not that I'm, you know, my wife's has had some issues with some things, right? It's not y'all. But sometimes people do. And I've tried to be supportive and everything. I want her back in here too. I'm like, man, they came to see you. I mean, I might run my mouth, but you the eye candy. They came to see you. Woman, come back. But believe me, I miss those gigs. Why do you think I acted the way I did? I mean, let me put it this way. It was a dual-edged bonus. I want y'all to smile. If you take time out of your life to come hang out with me, you should smile. Secondly, if I can hear that giggle, y'all, nothing has healed this bastard's soul more than that giggle. I absolutely love that song almost like it's a separate entity from her that I love almost just as much as her. Love it. That's why I am the way I am as far as. And some of y'all OG, y'all didn't see what she did. You know, I've always been the silly one. She always denied being silly. We got video proof. And some of the new regulars, they were here for it. Yeah, she got silly. Very silly. Put on this fucking old man redneck mask and a wig and came out here and danced and tried to make out with me looking like Cousin Earl. I'll be telling her that. She's like, I think she thinks that a little bit because I run my mouth a lot and spend a lot of time on Discord that it's the other way around. I'm like, oh, honey, they tolerate me for the every once in a while chance. Now they get to see you. You've got them. I was like, you got them hanging on a, you know, I know, but I need somebody to answer my question. If y'all want to go ahead, because I'm not going to do that reaction. I was going to try to wait for Reb, but even if for some reason she can't be here, I'm going to do it soon, but I want to do darts first. And I was like, if everybody's ready for darts, and that's where I got sidetracked. I was going to look for while I'm taking the darts and collecting them, I actually have some darts with the American flag on the flights that I'm going to throw tonight too. Let's see. All right, I got you. And a little story to go with this. Little quick one. There was a time when I was with Supernormal, we wouldn't let the bar have, like when we took 15-minute breaks to go piss and get drinks and stuff, we never would give the bartender back their stereo. Or the ability to use their stereo. Because they, you know, want to put on something that didn't match what we do. And we would play our own break sets. And one we would play, and as the song starts, that's our cue to make our way toward the stage. And as the song progresses, it has this place where the music stops for a second. And then it comes back in swole. When it comes back in swole, we'd hit kill on the stereo and we'd come in, ja, ja, and we'd finish that song out. It was fun. I'm finna play it. Speaking of more OGs, it is OG fucking reunion tonight. I mean, Red and Jesse gonna be mad at this. Why all of a sudden, as soon as I talk about a song, it's like it disappears from my list. See, it should be right there. Should be right there. Oh. Thank you. And this kind of fits tonight and me. But yeah, we used to, in the middle of the song, take the stage back.
Are you scared?
No wonder. I'm just hearing it different because I moved it. I've been trying to knock out the extra slam on the thing. And what I need to do, it's not quite wide enough under this desk, so I don't know. But that actually needs to go behind me. And it would be so thumping it's not funny to me. But y'all, it shouldn't have that extra thump that like makes it distorted. That is true, song. Oh, I got to get there. And I think this is Jesse sent me this one. This was my last one I had. I like it had the silver hints and stuff. And somebody got this one from me a long time ago, and this one does not look good on me at all.
I saw your band jumping around on stage like a bunch of naked ducks. You don't learn, sucker. You just can't.
Why did that just shift into another gear? Fucking loud. Christ. That's another one I think I need to get another recording of. Alright. I thought it was just the flights, but hold on, I gotta make an adjustment. Yes. Now, shit. Is that one of the... Okay. Eureka. Oh, actually, that was the other one. I got another one back there somewhere that's got that flag on it. Okay, see, you should know when to end your song. It's all about you know, that's why it's got to have that groove, man. It's a feeling, a timing, and that one should have actually ended right there. Like I said, I was trying to wait for the wolf and his lady, but all right, 18, 16s, 9s. So far, there are no 10s and 2s. Does anyone know if they're in the middle of the weather too? Just usually, yesterday, if they're going to be a minute or not be at all, I hear from them, and that's why I was wondering. I don't want 15, okay? Make sure they hadn't been hit by no tornadoes or anything. Let me see. What do I feel like throwing the dice to? Are you serious? Can y'all hear that? Some idiot out in all this thunder and shit and storm. I hear some fireworks going on. What happens if you stand there holding the orgasm, the end, the finale, the big bang that you save for the end of your, like when you're doing one yourself, you know, whatever the wad is, man. What if you're holding that, fixing to light it, and pop with the lightning? Some of y'all haven't heard that story. I'll make it really short. I was on my way back to college, and there was a storm. This guy come out of control through an intersection. I thought I was going to die, and I somehow, anybody that ever cares to hear the details of this story, it gets even worse. But managed to put my truck back in the road. And I mean, zero visibility. That's how hard it's raining. There are tornadoes going on everywhere in the Delta. And grace of God, somehow I got my truck back, all right, straight in the road. And just when I went to go, bam, lightning hits my truck. From where I was to Indianola, Mississippi, was 3 miles. I drove back into, I had quit smoking for a long time, a couple of years. I drove back into Indianola, Mississippi, and bought a carton of cigarettes. It is 22 miles from Indianola to Cleveland. In that 22 miles, I smoked that entire carton of cigarettes. This is for J-Man if he's still around. I don't care if he is. All right. If he is, enjoy. If not, I'm going to play it anyway. I'm not saying I don't care if he's around. I want J-Man here, but you know what I'm saying. I'm going to play it anyway. Ooh! Another OG. All right. 9s, 18s, 15s, 16s. 9s, 16s, 18s, 18, 16, 15, wait, 18, 16, 15, 9, right? 18, 15, 16, 9. 18, 15, 16, 9. That's a 1 and a 5, motherfuckers that say y'all can't hear. I got proof in that you can. Bet. 9, 18. That's a 4. Double 16. 16. You know how hard it is to not throw for a 10 and 2? Nope. 16. Oh, the thing I forgot to mention, and I won't count it before now, I have 2 American flag darts. Those 2 darts will be doubled. And let me tell you something, guys. Don't blow your wad, because I'm going to want a haymaker tonight. And y'all start falling before the haymaker. And Nate still somehow has an excuse. Truth is, Paris should be here still too. Well, shit. Why not? America. All right. I think I need to throw more 9s and 18s. I do. I don't remember what I threw now. Shit. Triple 18. Bullseye, bitches. That's social. Everybody tip your glass back twice. Same dart. Fuck, I threw off my rhythm. Damn it. Where'd it go? Now where's the damn flight? This is one of them. I don't understand this one. Now, a lot of these darts we've damaged because, like Robin Hood, put dart in the end of dart. This one is perfectly fine. It's one of the new ones. And this son of a bitch will not hold on to its flight. So I got KC might be the only man in here to remember what this was about. I just need a flight, man. Hey, that one's a little thicker. It actually might hold up. All right. Sorry, I gotta do a dart magnet. And without my glasses. Oh, fuck. Wait. There we go. Sometimes you gotta do it by feel. You got to push her around it. I do, yeah. Good eyes. C. Strong remembers this penalty's been going on for a long time with us, for those that are new regulars. Oh, wait, who's that? I'm going to have an aneurysm trying to read that. Well, not having my glasses on. Ah. You know, funny enough, that didn't make it any easier. As it's oh, he comes with insults? No. Dude, you can go ahead and come out. We'll fuck you. Okay? Is that what you want? See? Just about everybody here was greeted with something like that, and they hung around because they understood the humor. Just saying, hey, you want to join the dart game? Are you drinking? You want to fucking or you want to fucking? I'll give you fucking. Anyway, so. No meth here. If that's what you're looking for, that's probably the second one down the road. Right? Let's see. In my pants. Genetics, man. And that's not the vibe I'm feeling. However, I do want that back in a minute. To throw a little, I'm just gonna throw this one last time. I don't throw too much when we have the haymaker. And we got at least I want to do the tom, and I saw there's something else. So I wrote it down. It's over here somewhere. I want to do a reaction before we go. Yeah, see, we don't have a problem with anal retention here. Everybody's so relaxed. No matter what happens, as long as you draw Earth on this planet, never, ever forget the golden rule.
Say what? Come here, boy. Fill me with the squishness. Satisfy my butt with me.
Oh, there they are. And at 10 p.m. Central, we dance.
Fill me with the squishness. Satisfy my butt with
structure like a Neanderthal and accused me of meth? Huh. Oh, that was no. Oh, why not? That was a dead bullseye. Y'all have 3. I don't know. More people are leaving. According to this, I'm not trying to be ugly to all of you. Just one. Right? Hey, it's been trial by fire for a few of y'all coming here like this. I'll be fucking with everybody. One dude come in here one night and was like, "The fuck did I walk into?" Well, first off, I didn't make you click on the link, buddy. Second off, when you spread those cheeks, right before you put your tongue in that asshole, be sure you stretch the wrinkles out of the anus taut. It makes it very sensitive for the receiver. See, that's the thing, man. Somebody recently pointed out in my life, and I mean this is no insult, it's not the first time I've heard it, that perhaps I could present myself a little better. And asked Miss D about the conversation we had earlier in Discord. I flexed some intellectual and wise stuff, and she flexed some back. It was a fun conversation, something that's lost a lot of times. But anyway, my point being is, I'm at home. It's Saturday night, man. Don't make me be intelligent, please. Nobody likes that. They like the butthole Daniel that stretches, gets all the wrinkles out. They like that Daniel. Because either I make them laugh or at least make them feel better about them, right? Because I have no shame. I guess that's the problem. This person's probably not wrong, and not the first to tell me that. But the beauty is how out of left field and a sharp left hook it is when I do decide to. That's, and that's what, I've been blunt force trauma all over the world. Doesn't help. Doesn't put me in a good situation. Won't put her in a good situation. So I have to pick and choose. Right? However, there is a dude that he's one of the few reactors I watch, and I haven't in a while. And let's say there's 5 others that I watch on a semi-regular basis. Well, not even regular anymore, but that I'll catch when I can, put it that way. And of those, most are funny. There's one, he tries. He really tries, but he couldn't be funny if that's not his skill set. Now he's another guy like me that was a music major, got a music degree, and that's what he does. He breaks it down to the core, man. And he's talking everything from cadence structure to chord structure to melodic structure to harmonic structure, and everything in between. He's using words a lot of you wouldn't understand. Luckily, I do, because I have the same education as he does. And I'm sitting there thinking, yeah, most folks out there that are watching this, dude, they don't have no idea what the fuck you're saying. They don't know that a German 6 resolves to a 2/7. They don't know this stuff. Do you? You remember? See, that's even past theory. That's when you start getting informal analysis. But they don't want to hear that. Another thing I got chastised for on here, real heavy, early on in the early days. Some of y'all that are around, all right, some of y'all that are OGs up in here tonight, I've taken on a new lease. Because used to, when we first started this, I legit tried to answer every comment we got. There were days and days at work and here, and I would just live in our comments trying to respond to every single person. And I still try to at least like or love but now, y'all, when we get those hecklers, if they got criticism from me or her, That's how we grow. You don't have to like us. That's fine. I'm a big boy. But as many have heard me say, if you show up just to be a dick, because somebody probably shit on you earlier in the day, then that takes the gloves off my hands and I can be a dick too, and mine will be bigger. And the thing is though, I don't get hateful. I get kind of stupid. I'll ask if they want a cookie, make their day better, hold them, and protect them from whoever had hurt them. Sometimes I have broke education on a couple. I want to tell me what something ain't. That's not even really music, and you know that. Man, let me tell you something. Rap's not my favorite thing either. However, my opinion does not dictate music history, nor does yours. You know what I'm saying? There was spoken form of musical expression even before there were instrument, and there was actually instrument long before most people know or realize. Anyway, back to it. Oh, shut up, dude. That was the one time for some reason. I mean, I have fucked with every other artist that's come in here. I told, what Nazareth Structure Fails, was it? Who was it that night? They came in here and wanted me to react live like I'm fixing to do. And I said, sure. And there was something going on with the people in our group. And I put the group in the reactions now if I do them live. They had a hard day about some things. And we were talking about it and kind of half making a joke about it, trying to make that person smile, I believe. And they were probably up partying. Who knows? I might have been practicing. But I think they were getting impatient. And I was like, hey, hold on a second. We're so happy you're here. Love you, but these people are more important than you. So, I just did one last night. I can't upload it. I fucked with Nate. I fucked with the band. I fucked with everybody long before I ever fucking actually go on the reaction. So, I'll be fucking with everybody that come in here, man. And for man, I need to look back. Were we drinking wine that night? Because I got in trouble for drinking wine in streams. They told me it made us too happy, lovey, to be, wrath and crave. And I need to research that. But for those that didn't see it, I'm embarrassed. I fanboyed out that night. And don't get me wrong, I still love Upchurch's music. All that other junk, it's not my business. Shouldn't be yours either, really. But, we were in a good mood too. We were already all laughing about something, probably anus related. I mean, it was just the right hum, and I fanboyed out like a little fucking bitch, dude. I was actually embarrassed. When he left, I was like, the fuck is wrong with me? I have met, don't get me wrong, I'm not insulting church, but I've met in real life, hung with, and jammed with a couple of people way above that level, and ain't never been that guy. Ever. Or since. And church gonna walk in here and I'm like, what's up, man? I mean, it was awful. It was awful. It was just awful. I want to look back and no, because if I actually research and look back and find out, no, we weren't drinking wine, then I'll have no more excuses. So I'm gonna let that hope just simmer in my head for a minute. I have so lost track of what oh yeah. Come on, something I can put it on. Oh, I'll throw that. Why not? Ben, wait. That's a triple 18. Ben. Normally when I'm throwing for Jesse's 2, all I can hit is a 15. Now that I'm trying to throw for a 15, all I can hit is Jesse's 2. And it's 10, apparently. 16, 9. Who needs one? Oh, 15. Double 15. On the line.
Everything is alright. All I need is some direction. Every time the wind blows, everything you don't know turns into a revelation.
Damn it. Right. Oh, God. Damn, right there. Wait a minute. I haven't played that one in a while. Every time I tend to play around to something of theirs in here, it's usually Cochise because it's a funny one, but it is Cash. Love me some fucking Audioslave. I liked that mixing. When it first happened, I was like, that's two bands that I've had a lot of respect for. And then, but I wasn't expecting, I wouldn't have expected that merge. Of course, we had just had, oh God, it was like the dude from Extreme that took over for the guy for NXS. There had just been a bunch of those kind of moments in rock, and just that pairing. I didn't see it coming, but I loved their sound. I mean, loved. That is horseshit, dude. I threw a triple on the first throw, bro. Or are you talking about just that last time? It might have been just that last time. I probably so. Yeah, I think it was. I just did finally get a 15. I lost my chain. I lost my chain, man. Speaking of, now I got to hear that song. And I got to find a reaction hat, and we're going to do a reaction. How many of y'all want to join me for the reaction? Everybody's like, nah. Actually, Nate and some Rocky folks might like the one I plan on doing next. Oh. Cash, that happens to me too, man. I don't sleep a lot. But when I do, especially it seems like if I just take a nap as opposed to try to go to bed, it might be the same length of time I sleep. If I get the opportunity to take a nap, I might sleep 2 hours. On any average night, I sleep about 2 hours. But it's something, you apply nap to it, and when you wake up, you got a fucking headache. I do. and I hurt. It's like my back be killing me. Uh, yeah, I mean, it's like, I feel like you got your ass kicked. And I'm like, and you don't feel any more rested. Funny enough, the ones that help me more, like if you're at work or at the house or something, and you just lean up against the wall, like I'm not going to go, I ain't going to take a nap. I'm going to sit here for a second and check out something on my phone. And yeah, that's when Drake went to sleep. And it didn't matter if it was 13 seconds or 3 days. He was the same awake when he woke up. But then what I'm getting to is like the little 5 and like 7 to 15 minute mini naps. I get more out of that, I think, than trying to take a nap. I always seem to feel, and that's why Jocelyn won't take naps. She's always feel like shit when I get up from one. Fuck that. But yet, my sleep schedule is much more like a nap because I don't sleep much. So there's she. And it's not meth, asshole. Been this way since I was born. Thank you. Believe me, y'all couldn't handle me on meth. I mean, have y'all seen The Hedge, Over the Hedge? It's an animated movie with the squirrel named Hammy that's already wound up and then finds an energy drink. The pupils go whoop, and time stops. And he's just like, of course, to us, he's moving like the speed of light or something, but to him, he's just walking around in frozen time like, that shit was fucking funny. I give a damn who you are. Oh yeah, I was gonna do that and change into the other hat. I'm gonna do Tom's first. Should I wear the the shit show super? That sounds like a. I finally hold on. Shit show supervisor. I've been talking about this forever. I'm gonna pull it up on here in a minute. It's that limerick, and y'all got to try to say it fast. And I actually, all those that are in Discord, I want you to do it, and I want you to film it, and I want you to hit the chord. We won't have to show anybody else. Good guys. I was fixing to play. You son of a whore. There it was. It was right there next to where I was at, and I'm like tearing the house down trying to find it.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a.
Let's see. To get it ready for a reaction, I've got to, first off, right there. Let's do it. Pop, there it is. Itch. Yeah, I love playing that song. And funny enough, we would do something with this song. Drake would sing this, and they would pass the guitar to Ryan, who was a decent guitar player. He was not Drake, but luckily, even for the guitar, that's really just that one line. You just got to have the right distortion on it to get the big sound it gets. But anyway, the proper way to calm down, Nate. The proper way to finger this is actually not that hard, but there is an alternate fingering pattern for it that's the same group of notes, just played at a different place on the neck, and it actually winds up being in the same octave, which doesn't happen all that often. But anyway, that way is stupid easy mechanics on your finger. So you can just forget that and rock. Ugh. Oh yeah. So I was talking about my beanie. I got the Supervisor. I don't know if I should wear Hogwarts again. I got the rock ball. I can't even make a rock fist. I got a skull. I actually don't have a patriotic beanie. Now that I think about it, I got everything but that. Okay. Nope. Nothing says. No. Yeah. Okay. Nope. I know what I do. It is fitting. I think it's funny. Everything okay. If you do, where's my fucking? There they go. Nah, come to me. I hate that I've got to, somehow my setup has gotten to where I have to kind of get this way. Because when I have this stuff up, I want to hide the dark. See, I'm backwards. To y'all, it looks right. To me, it's backwards. I got to switch that shit again. And I need my fucking glasses, too. That would help me tremendously. Mm. Mm. There we go. Spam? Who's spam? Kayla. Kayla, how you doing? Do we know Kayla? Have you been here under a different name or are you new? How long have I missed? Welcome. I'm gonna throw more darts in a minute. Fit into a reaction. I need a spark and a shot though first. Oh, I gotta fix the motherfucker. Why did I not? Oh, at least I hadn't switched it over yet. That's okay then. That's okay. Nathan, I'm talking to you, not Mervis. But Nathan, man, I'm gonna have to ask you not to say those words in my channel ever again, okay? As if. It'll be alright though, man. I promise. Because look, I'm not hating on potted meat. I have had to, especially in the younger days and early days, as young as 4, I've had to spend my time with some potted meat. It makes me feel I feel there's a certain ugh creeping up my back right about now. See, my mind went really bad right there. I don't know if where I went is where he went. And if it is, then both of us are sickos and probably need to seek some professional help. As soon as I get this fixed. No, don't do it. Don't do it, bitch. Nope, 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 nope. Stop it, stop it. Almost like I did it on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Y'all don't know what I'm saying, so y'all can't see any of this. Ah! Pow! How about all that, people? Now, I gotta fix it back for me. You know? We have done these wallet storming reactions for Tom and well, just about everybody, because when we first wait, no, you big stupid. Wait, no, that's what I'm doing. I was finna fuck up. No, tap. Hey, that hooked me up. Everybody's where they need to be. Right, right, right. Oh, I'll even turn this fan off. Oh yeah. sparking shot again and stuff. Oh shit. I know I have. I don't remember how many. I'll say 12. Oh god, that was 8 gulps and brain freeze. So that's probably enough to cover 12 drinks. Oh, that was a particularly good one. Yeah, I need Jocelyn to remind me of where she bought that at. I need to give them some fucking advertising on here. Yeah. If you want your brains slap frozen, this guy doesn't know what the fuck brand this is, but go get you one. Check. All right, here come Tom. Look, y'all behave. This is Tom, right? This is the first guy we ever reacted to. This is among the royalty of the people we react to. Y'all, the last one, was it Tom? And Purvis. That's the illusion. Like, what was it? Dude, and oh my god. The J Lo and dude, I have to see. That's how bad I still am with that. I still can't. When they put their names together, Purvis. Well, no, it'll be Vervis, and that sounds way too much like another conversation we had. Or am I imagining this? He knows what I'm talking about. Hey, me too, dude. I get over a hump, all right. Like I'm saying, this will be the only one I try to be good for. It's Tom. Now, whatever, if I do one or two more, whatever comes next, they just gonna have to catch the shit because Tom is the only one I'll behave for, and I don't do a great job of that because he's fitting to hear about this sweater. Bet. Cheers. Yes. Fuck. That'll give you a stank face. Real quickly. Shannon, you're just in time, dude. We fixed to do Tom. I'm not gonna do Tom. And I haven't seen Mr. Aneurysm Andy speak anymore. So either one of our staff took care of him or I pummeled him with licking his asshole. So maybe he just left. Could be a lurker stroking his dick right about now. That wouldn't be the first time that's happened here when we fuck people. You know this. Then the best you can do is just get them out before they get off. Wow. Oh, did y'all hear that? I felt that in my sack. I thought that shit was supposed to be over, man. Look at the radar. It wasn't but a 20% chance to start with. What's the... Actually, move right on the... Yep, that's why. That. It's starting to kind of break up as it comes over a little bit. And we're out of the bad spot. But that felt awfully close. I don't know if any of y'all heard. That shit felt awfully close. I'm glad I didn't hit during the reaction. It doesn't look like it should be that bad here. It looks like down there where Broadnax is. Yeah, he's having a hard time right now. And my cuz, I don't know if it'll break up before it gets down there or not, but it's kind of headed that way. least at least we're not going to get hit by that. I think that one right there is the one I'm worried about. You stay north, buddy. He's looking to marry. It's two different lines of clouds, and it's looking to marry. If it marries up here, that ugly spot right here may miss us. If it marries to this part down here, because it's kind of rotating too. We might just get the shit kicked out of us. I think it's going to pull north. I mean, we've still got more coming. And there's some down here, but I think it's going to drift south before it gets to us. How much longer is this going on? Fuck. Shit. Yeah. Hold on, let me find them. I'm trying to remember where exactly it is they live. The city, the local area is. I mean, there's a little bit up there, but oh, please miss us. All right, I gotta get back to what I'm doing. Doesn't matter. I probably did. Pendulous nuts. Ooh. And some fool is still out there shooting fireworks. I'm telling you, I got this image in my head of this little kid running out with a bottle rocket. Yeet! Pop! Bam! You know? Like, stay inside, man, stay inside. All right. And I need to remember the name of this motherfucker before I speak.
Fully working app without knowing how to code. This is base 44.
Okay.
This is a
Oh, wait, no, that's a survey. You big piece of fuck. Okay. Us in the USA? Okay. Us in the USA. If he does that, I'm going to turn this off. I'm not even close to kidding. I am not even close to kidding. Tom would get mad, but if that's what I hear, I'm gonna be like, that's fireworks. Clearly, that shit a while ago wasn't. That shit rumble up my asshole. Oh no. You need to open the door and yell out there at them compared to that lightning that hit out there a while ago. Did y'all feel that? Everybody, they felt that. That little firework they just shot off. Yeah, that's pussy shit. Don't put the weak shit up. There's people. I hear them all down there too. I'm like, that glass bulk like the way it felt under my feet. It had to be fairly close. So I'm like, I had this terrible image of a kid out there trying to hold a bottle rocket. My damn. So the rest of the family unit has stepped out onto the porch to watch the E-hauls in case anybody gets struck by lightning, blows off their hand, that kind of shit. There's some drunk idiots over there. Hey, I've been that guy. I'm not necessarily hating, but it's a formula for some missing phalanges tomorrow, probably. Nah. They old redneck kids. I know what they're doing. It's, blowing something up is not outside our wheelhouse. You think invented tannerite, motherfucker. Some boys in the woods, that's right. Some boys in the woods. For those y'all that know what tannerite is, yeah, don't bite it. It bites back. earlier today when I got off the lawnmower. I did. The neighbors down there were already shooting some off. This was about 7 here, and I could tell that some weather was coming in. I was trying to hurry up and get done because it was starting to roll in. I was starting to feel that cool. My body, like, yeah, it's gonna be some pop going on tonight. I was trying to see. If they were in the path of it. Then when I was looking, because they're not. I figured they. And funny enough, so there's a couple other folks in here, and this is probably going to get just beneath, because there's a back part of it that's north that's sweeping this way. So hopefully y'all won't get it. I don't know if it's. I didn't see if it was that far. It should hit y'all or not, but yeah, that last one kind of got me in the goobers. I was in there handling my bathroom business earlier, sitting on that toilet, and I had the window open because it's long story. It gets hot in that bathroom, right? You keep a fan and blow out the window, keep some of the cigar smoke out too. So this window's like right here, and all of a sudden, wow! And then it's that instant bam, and I was like, I mean, if I hadn't started shitting before then, I did then. You got me? And that's not the first time it's happened to me. When it's storming, if I go in there and do that, I've got to at least pull that fucking curtain or something, man. That shit, because you'll be, I'm like doing my crossword puzzle on my phone or something while I'm fixing to start handling my business, and it's like it's right here. Wow. that it's the fucking gif of that dude with the big eyes. He's giving the side eye. Yeah, because it's. I opened the door. I said, "Look, man. Next time it's storming, and I go back there. Can someone please remind me to close that curtain? Because, I mean, I thought that shit hit me, dude, for a second. I have almost been hit by lightning several times. Once trying to make a girl in middle school like me, but it was stupid. It wasn't gonna happen, no matter how much of a hero I was. And it almost happened then. And there's a couple times. I mean, I have. My truck's been hit. The vehicle I've been in has been hit. But I've come real close a couple times to being. It hit outside there. That one place is pool. That was a firewood pool, and they had a wooden deck out there that was built around this big tree. And I can't. The girl whose 16th party it was. No, it wasn't 16th. It wasn't her sweet 16. No, it wasn't. It was just her birthday party. Anyway, I think we were about 14 maybe. And it was a birthday party, and she left her shades outside. It was starting to storm. That's why everybody came in. And I'm like, I'll be the hero. I take out there, hauling ass, man. And it's starting to come down. It's coming on with a quickness. Like I can see some lightning pop off over here. I run up that deck and I almost kind of slide a little bit. That wood was slick, and got her shades. And as I came back, my first thought was, I almost slipped coming up. There's no way I'm gonna navigate those steps. Now that so I just jumped, because where I'm gonna land down there is somewhat mainly grass and what's rapidly becoming mud. It's better than taking a spill on that deck. Well, when I make that jump, lightning nails this tree, and I can see that wave of it. And it just so happens I was airborne at the time, and I hit that ground, and I literally, the way I hit it, I slid. They had the sliding glass door open. It was almost cool, like a movie. I actually slid in, except I slid up and hit my head on this big fucking oak table. So that part went real cool. But dude, I have been. We have an electric fence, but my dad had a terrible fucking sense of humor. You hear me? So me and electricity have history, and I don't need to make any more history with electricity. Combustible gas is the same way, man. Our old gas heater we had when I was like 4, It was one of those old big ceramic style heaters and gas heater, but you had to get up in almost that motherfucker to light it. And it didn't matter how low you had it or whatever. When that thing, it, poof. Yeah. Yeah, among other experiences in my life, playing with tannerite and such. I don't like combustible gases a lot. Electricity and explodables. Now, see, and that's funny because I do like to firework, blow shit up. Yeah, they thought they were blowing. Are we done? Let me look at the radar one more time. Are we in a hole? Those people next door, I don't know what dude does. Of course, the boys are both graduating now, so they might not do it as much. But usually on the holidays, we don't have to go nowhere to hear no or see no fireworks. They spend some right here next door, right here. They spend some money, dude. They'll be blowing some shit up, and we're just all on the porch like, yeah, yeah. I'd say we might get some more rain, but it should be a while before we get any more of that ugliness. Let's see, up there around where they is. Whoop. Oh, I tell you what, according to my radar, Paris, Arkansas, actually, right now, there's one little spot. However, how current 9? This is 6 minutes ago. They are finna get it. There you are. Maybe they done got it. Jesse, man, see? And tell Red I said hello. We were just I'm looking at radar now. You missed the first round of darts, but we're going to have a second, a haymaker. Jesse, I wore your hat, bro. After I do this reaction, we'll bring it back. But we've got some OG people's been in the house, Jesse. I don't know if they're still here. KC was here. Randy came in here. Of course, Lordy was in here. Lordy's been around off and on here a little bit lately. But he's OG. And who else was in here? I don't know. I'll throw you some darts in a minute, but I'm finna do this time reaction. I said that 30 minutes ago, but I decided to check the weather. Look, man, I don't know. See, I don't. This says that it's only about 8 minutes old. I don't know if it's just behind. It didn't look like y'all got too bad. However, by around, according to this radar, 4 in the morning, y'all might want to buckle y'all shit, Hoss, because it looks like it's building steam too. Well, we're glad you're here. It's been shining its ass here also. There was a lightning hit out here a few minutes ago. I think everybody in the stream felt, dude. Now they're out there shooting fireworks. I mean, we're not done with it, but we're kind of in a hole. Now there is a wave that is stretching from Missouri all the way to the top of Texas. It's got some ugly ass red in it. It almost looks like the fucking in Independence Day, the ship coming out of the I mean, I'm not. Hold on. See if I can see this. I can't make it focus. It's just a wall. It doesn't look like it's gonna last long when it hits you, but it looks like it's gonna be ugly as fuck when it does for probably about 30 minutes. And Jesse will hit that haymaker. And I said Mark, I play some tannerite in a minute, but I gotta do this Tom. Now I gotta reset too. Whew. I got to explain to y'all regulars and such. before I go do this reaction. Caught myself in a bind over the last couple weeks. Couldn't get no satisfaction. You heads know what I'm talking about. So I found some at my mom's. It was probably from like the 60s. And it just wasn't getting it done. And of course, finally, my guy, and from an unexpected source, just a little something, something that turns out it's going to last forever. Because, dude, see, I should have waited. It's fucking Potter's fault. It's all fucking Potter's fault. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right. I got to reset. And then Jesse read, I was just saying, Tom is the one guy I got to behave for. Now, the other reactions I may do tonight, there's a couple possibles. I always want to behave a little bit for Tom. Not like I act for the reaction I did the other night for those guys. Yeah, 60 lumens. I'm actually going to email 60 lumens and be like, I tell you what, dude, I think I'm going to send this to y'all. I'm not sure I want to upload this. Fucking hell. 1 a.m. I guess I thought y'all were a little more this way. But then again, see, I hate this weather app, kind of. But GPS has a problem with us. If you put our address, I could give every one of y'all our address, and you couldn't come here. GPS is going to take you somewhere else. I mean, we in the woods, okay? But it has great radar. However, her and I can open our phones at the same time and look at the same app, the same forecast for right now at the same time with each other, and they'll be different. It's like, what? The fuck was that? That sounded like somebody busted their ass in the kitchen. They're throwing down at there now. There's like boom, boom. They're sending up one of them big things that shoots off all the different kinds. Those are the ones that pop real fast and look like the sparklers and go pow. Hey, I should start the reaction. What's up, everybody? What's up, Swole Patrol, and what's up, Hangover Gang? Welcome to Swole Reactions, where, as you know, I said from the very jump around here I was an idiot. I have not let you down yet. Tonight, I'm doing, because I didn't get a chance to yesterday, please forgive me, I had work and stuff. And how fitting is it, though, on the 4th that I'm getting to do Tom, Us in the USA. I'm in this live stream right now. We've been celebrating a little bit. So, Tom, I usually try to be serious somewhat in yours because you make me talk. But just forewarning, it's their fault. See these people? By the way, those of y'all that don't know, if you subscribe to this place, these people right here, they why you stick around this place. It's why I stick around this place. It's not me. It's them. Awesome people. With that said, it was Tom's Day, and I'm a little late getting to Tom's Day, but we're gonna get to it now, and I'm stoked, man. There's fireworks going off. If y'all can hear that from our neighbors, they spent some money in amongst a storm that is coming down on us. So there's a lot of booming going around outside tonight. It's very fitting. If you like what I do, you can like, comment, and or subscribe. And if not, hey man, this is America, and that's your right. We don't have to argue or be ugly about it, now do we? So without further ado, man, I'm ready to check this out. Like I said, if I hear I'm gonna turn it off.
We still don't trust what the headlines say.
Nope.
That's okay. We think that they want us to be laid in a grave. We do our best, we pray and we pray for a change. put the us in the USA every day. We put the us in the USA. We're the diesel trucks on the interstate. Flags in our yards where our children play. Stars and stripes and rattlesnakes. And it's me and it's you and it's red, white and blue. With American dreams and taxes. We won World War II. We put man on the moon. Well, depending on who you asking. We put the us in the USA.
Oh no, wait. Before we get to that business, because I get emotional during shit like this. Not sappy, it's pride. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many of y'all? What's up? What? I get to you in a minute, man. I'm in the middle of a reaction. Tom, dude, I've been asking for this, and Tom's giving it to me. I hate to say that sounds terrible too. I wanted to hear more of Tom this way. Then I want, not that I don't like his or love his rap, but there's another level. It's like an onion. There's another level of Tom that shines through when he does these more acoustic-y feel songs. He may be telling you the same message as that fairly aggressive rap track he dropped last time, but it's from a different perspective. And I've been hung up on that a lot here lately, Tom. With everyone I know, including my kids, we're fixing to have a discussion about something. Perspective. That's why people don't get along. They won't try to see the other person's perspective, and they don't understand that the set of circumstances that led them to that point in their life are different than the set of circumstances that led that other person to that point in their life. It's perspective. It's perspective. And it's something that's missing. I like this side of Tom. It's a little more intimate. I don't feel like I'm watching a man perform for me anymore as a man that has sat down on the couch and is just talking to me about what's on his mind. Are you serious? It made that big whistle and no pop? Oh, they got a dud. I don't know if y'all heard that or not. Anyway, I like this, man. And see, this part that's coming, see, we're fixing to hit the sing-along. We got another. What's up, man? Fiji. Thank you. And thanks for being here, man. We enjoy. Oh, shit. I'm still, Tom. My bad, Tom. We got new folks in here. See, this is why I do this, Tom. Oh, and by the way, Tom, man, you're going to have to hit me up about this sweater. This dance has been happening for a few years now. We need to discuss the sweater, brother. Anyway, I'm going to get back to this. I'm loving this, man. See, it's inspiring a good time. And we got folks coming in, having a good time.
Who you asking? We put the us in the USA.
Didn't even say what I meant to say.
We put the us in the USA. We put the us in the USA. We put the us in the USA. We still don't trust what the government claims is to blame. And the media says the country is safe, but it ain't. We do our
First off, we was having such a good time. Lyrics this time that I was going on the field, man. I like this because it gets more intimate, and I got funny with y'all. But that line there, it rooted me back to what he was talking about. The very people that look at me every day, and you know what I'm talking about. Most of the freaking what's the word I'm looking for? Vitriol and intolerance. Funny enough, is coming from the very ones that are preaching tolerance. I've discovered that in my own backyard, very much. With that said, without folks like me, and I know Damon still works hard, Nate, I know he works hard, Paris, all of you work in your own way probably. Sometimes, I mean, you might have, like me and my wife, I handle the back breaking stuff, and she runs this household, man. like a machine. You know what I'm saying? But just because that works for us may not be how the dynamic works for y'all. It just happens to. I didn't ask her to be stay at home. It's just worked out that way. I love my wife enough. I'd hope I'd never have to see her work. But you get my point. It's us, man. Us yahoos that know how to live in the woods, plant a garden, fish, hunt, work, and not be victims. Those of us that know, it's like I got chided a little bit by my own kids. For those of y'all that don't know, and maybe this was immature. I'm sorry, Tom. I'm hijacking this reaction. This guy released a video that said he was happy that this, I'm not going to use the words he used, killed that white boy. And he goes on to say, and I'm going on, it's just kind of going on record here. I don't give a fuck if he sees this. I meant what I said. And that should happen more often. As a matter of fact, every Thursday should be Kill a White Boy Day. And they don't know it's killing. White boys can't fight. White boys can't blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah. And usually those are the guys I try to give a cookie to console them or something. And in that moment, and this is something my girls hadn't thought about yet, you don't, first off, dude, really? But to them, I said, you don't stop a bully from being a bully by allowing him to continue to be a bully. You have to put them in check. You're like, oh, he'll show up here now and kill us all, blah, blah. Let him show up. Let him come here. That's even more convenient. Those of y'all from the woods know what I mean. My point is, and if you're going to say shit like that, do not blame anyone else, regardless of what the fight's about, if somebody, shows up on your step or has something to say. And I'm sorry. That he's from the city. Let him come out to the back 40 and think he's going to sneak up on anything out here. First off, my neighbors will knock on my door holding his carcass. I might have to edit that shit out. That's hateful. It pisses me off, though, dude, that people could say shit like that. And if I have a response to it, and yes, it makes me angry. Because because funny enough, they freaking edited and deleted comments from the people that had something to say about that. And I'm like, this fucker can say this? I don't give a fuck about your color. It's not a black-white thing. We talking about a human thing, dude. You tell me you glad somebody died? Oh, I bet there's somebody somewhere that's going to say that about you. Does that mean we are free to pull that same trigger? Where are we going with this? Do you realize how stupid you are? I hope he sees this. They're in there going, if they hear this, going, oh my God. I don't care. You don't stop a bully from being a bully by allowing them to continue to bully. The only reason that dude talks like that is nobody's ever whooped his ass yet. And everybody gets an ass whooping in their day. I don't care how bad you are. Remember that, dude. Life's going to make sure of it. Anyway, Tom. Fuck, dude.
It ain't. We do our best, we pray and we pray for a change. We put the us in the USA.
What them motherfuckers gonna do without us? Think about that for a minute.
Us in the USA, we're the reason why America's great. It's the home of the free and
oh, my air conditioners don't work anymore.
All the stars and stripes
sorry about your damn luck.
And it's me and it's you and it's red, white and blue with American dreams and taxes. We won World War II, we put man on the moon. Well, depending on who you asking. We put the us in the USA.
And funny enough, what they don't get with that statement, for every one of us that feels a certain way, and me getting on that rant, they also apply to this. Whether we like that or not. They do. And it's them too. And it's that simple. It could be that simple for everybody. You know, people, me and my wife don't agree on everything. Me and the people that I've been praising all night, the Swole Patrol, man, we don't agree on everything. But I've actually seen, I shouldn't even talk about that. Let's just say, man, as me personally, I don't hate anybody, man. Those of y'all that met me in person, I don't hate anybody. You've got my love from jump. Do you give me a reason to not? And that has nothing to do with your color, your religion, your sexuality, none of that. None of it. If someone in my family is in danger or, you do what you gotta do. It doesn't matter. And sometimes, for dude, I can't remember his name. Shut your mouth, man. That's unnecessary. Even if you feel that way. It's asshats like you, because now, one, there's a lot of young kids going to hear it and jump on the bandwagon. There's a lot of young kids going to hear it. And if there was hate, or even if there was not, there's about to be some. Shut up. That was unnecessary. Tom, great song. Just having fun with the vibe of the music. And then, you got me talking. I knew he would. He immediately left, man. Came up on one and went, hey. And I was like, oh, see, y'all gonna get me going. Tom, great song, great video. I'm gonna download that. It's, as always, Tom's Day is good to see him. I gotta get off here before I start really ranting about things that don't mean anything about anything. Kind of my thing, y'all. Thanks, everybody. Tom, great song. I want to hear more of that. I like the intimate setting, Tom. Not that I don't love your rap, man. I do, but I like this. I like this, and there's a different maturity to it too. It's like you're saying what you've got to say, whereas in your early days, you'd have had a little more fuck you on it, and that's fine. That's one of the things I loved about you. But this seemed a little more mature to me. Like, he can say he loves what he loves and we are what we are without saying you're an asshole, like I did. So maybe I'm as guilty as anyone. But good song, good thought-provoking. Love it. Y'all have a good one. Oh no, are you serious? I think it cut off the end of that. Well, I don't know right now. However, that is impossible. What it just told me, that is impossible. Okay. Wait, what did I walk back into? Don't choke the chicken. What? Wait, what, huh? That sounds fun. Yeah, that's the problem, Nate, with doing these live streams, especially because if I'm not in front of y'all, I can strain myself better because I start talking during these reactions like I'm talking to y'all more than you know what I'm saying, than I am even the video. I've gotten in a habit. I got to quit a little bit because I get sidetracked. But most of the artists we covered, they're not new. They're not new to that happening. I think it was Nightwish when the cannon shot went off. And me and Jocelyn both are like, and get up and walk, come back. He was like, if that sounded like a cannon shot to anyone, that's because it was a fucking cannon shot. Haven't started editing yet. Not going to start doing it now. I've always said people get what they get. To you also, and catch the chicken. Come back, see us again. You'll get more of the same. This group of people in this chat is why I still come do this. And we're all kind of damaged people a little bit, I think. But we're trying to be better in some ways and not so much in others. I don't kiss anybody's ass. I don't care. You know, songs like that, because that's been the thing. You know, that's so many people want you to pretty much just come take a knee and say openly, I support you. Which I'm not going to do just because that's what you want, whether I do or don't. Do. Um, a lot of you that think of me a certain way, that I think of y'all a certain way, I didn't know you existed to make me think a certain way. You made sure to know that you existed and that you think I feel a certain way. I'm glad that you know me so well, that you can make that claim. Really, I do. Because I don't, man, I don't know myself that well at all. I don't have a problem with people till they give me one. That's, you know, I don't know if that's a regional thing. I'd say, man, up there where Red and them's at, I think up there where Mervis and them's at, there's a lot of places, man. You know, ooh, that's a big one. We want to be nice to you. We really want to be nice to you. But you know, I've talked about this a lot lately. It's been on my mind. I grew up in this area too, and this place does have an ugly history way back in the day. It does. And when I was coming through high school, the school I was at, it was about 50-50. And this crap that the media has convinced all these people is going on did not exist. If it existed anywhere where I was at, it was going to be happening. And it simply wasn't. And you know, I love how Morgan Freeman says, well, I'm going to ask you to stop talking about it. You know, I mean, for many different reasons. And I, you know, you should never forget certain things. I get that. But man, if you don't even know who I am. If you need me to agree with you, you got a problem with you. And you need somebody's opinion to help you with you. Fuck that. I will deny just on those bases. Because I believe into all life, some shit must fall. It's how we learn, it's how we get stronger for the next one. Because life is not meant to be easy, and people's got to get over thinking this. Absolutely has to get over thinking this. It's never, I mean, it's life. If it's easy, how do you appreciate it? It's meant to be a struggle, man. It's not, let's just chill on the couch all day, every day. You know, I mean, I see, Tom, fuck him. Let's see if I can find that other one real quick. Oh, you said darts. Tell you what am I gonna do? I'll prepare for a round of darts. But there was another reaction I want to try to do. I need to flip this. All right. Pow! Pop. So that takes us back to, yes. Wait, no. That'll be back for y'all if I don't do that. Now. Oh, I hate that. There we go. Now, you, motherfucker, turn back around. Turn the beat around. No, I love being me. You know how much I love being me? It's fucked up. J-Mo, man, these people just don't know, do they? He's met me in real life. If you think this is an act, I'd hate to disappoint you. But I really am the stupid. I misspelled intoxicated is what I misspelled. Intoxication. Hey, speaking of that, sparking a shot. Man, I'll tell you what, whatever's happening with our liquor stores out there, they need to hurry up and get some Jaeger. Just having to drink the swill is getting a little, that sounded like it half blew up upon launch. Whoever lit that's probably covered in smut. Or we'll say soot, not smut. And we covered in smut in this house though. Got your cup. Oh, I need tunage. All right. Since Jesse and them got here, I'm gonna do this for Jesse, and I'm gonna throw the haymaker for you know what I'm gonna play. But while I'm getting darts and say shit. Oh no. You don't know, Jimmy, what's it gonna be? I don't understand. I've been thinking about it all day and all day and all day. Oh yay!
Holy shit, just woke up. 2 beers and then I'm ready to get
Oh yeah, Sparking Shack. Where's my? Oh wait, that's not it. That's not it. Actually, there's not gonna be any more reactions because my computer just told me. There was insufficient space to continue the last one. I don't know how much it's cut off, but that's like impossible. I mean, I know my disk drive, my extra drive isn't hooked up right now, but there's almost no way. Oh well. Well, that recording software I got actually probably took up a chunk of space. Gentlemen, I didn't realize it when I done it, but the dead bullseye I threw earlier, I threw with the stars and stripes, which meant it was supposed to be a double, so everybody still owes 3. I didn't realize that for just then when I pulled it. And before we start all that business, actually, I need to see if my wonderful wife will fix me a drink. Oh my, fuck that. Fuck! That was my knee, man. Ow. Anyway, yeah, Jocelyn just told me, she's like, we went out there and watched it for a while. They've been blowing some shit up out there. I was getting to that earlier. I didn't have any fireworks, so a little earlier when I got off the lawnmower, I hear these guys over here making some noise. I'm sitting, these guys over here making some noise. I remember that I've got my 40 on me, and it's got some particular shit in it. And I'm hearing like pop, 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 pop. I was like, pow, 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 pow. Felt good too, man. We've been doing a lot of shooting back there with the 410 and 22. It's been something I miss doing. It's just, tell you what, you see, in our house, you better hope I get to a gun before I get to a knife. Jocelyn wants you to run. We were putting slugs in that 410, and she kind of frightened me a little bit. Especially open sights too, man. At the range we were shooting, she kind of scared me a little bit. I'm like, oh, remind me not to piss you off, right? I'm no slouch either, but Just talking about you and that fucking 410 and them slugs, man. Dangerous woman. Say hello. Everybody's been asking about you. So they said they ain't gonna watch me no more if you don't start coming. I'm almost not kidding. But yeah, a lot of the OGs are here. We got some new Gs. We had a lot more since we're down to 11. That Tom got me talking a little bit. First it was happy, then I dove into the subject matter and went on a rant. A bad one. I don't know if I can put that highlight that, upload that. Oh, and it didn't finish recording. It said, so I don't know how much it's cut off, but it said not enough disk space to complete. And I was like, what? There's no way. Because like all the reactions and stuff, you know, they save there. But as I move them to my phone, I usually delete them there. And even if not, that's why we got the extra drive. I put a lot of shit on there. So I don't understand why it's telling me it's out of space. I mean, I guess I'll have to deal with it. Oops. I didn't. Fix to throw darts for, well, speaking of the haymaker. And the dart with the American flag on it is double. And I hit the dead bullseye with it. And I did not know that when I did it. I just knew I hit the hit the dead bullseye. Went on about my business when I went to pull them. I was like, that one's supposed to be double. It was the bonus. You know, as long as they've been, that's a good bit of money has been spent. Even though they're pop. I mean, but it's constant. It's been constant. There's been some money spent. So, I mean, if they got money like that, why are they living in a trailer, man? That's why they have money like that. Some of my boss man told me, and my great grandfather said the same thing. And actually, Mama's friend up the road, I shouldn't say her name, said the same thing. If you got money, you want to keep money, live like you ain't got money. That shouldn't be rocket science, right? But, and including us, that, you know, that bites everybody. That's why she handles. I'm probably one of the only dudes on the planet that knows my wife is doing this when I get home. And it's not for the same reason the guys that hate their woman for doing that do it. It's not because she's going to go blow it. This one right there can squeeze a penny. She can make juice start coming out that motherfucker. But you can, man. I mean, here lately, I'm gonna shut up. But I'm pretty decent with money. It's once in a while that one fucking impulse buy that really, and it winds up like you didn't have the checkbook balance the way you thought, and it really fucks you harder than you expected it to, and you're like, oh fuck, now what do I do? She's looking at me and her nostrils are flaring because she, you know, occasionally I spend a little money too on stuff. I mean, if you can't indulge some time, why you bother working, right? But she's not wasteful, and neither am I. But that woman, I give her the money on purpose. She's not going to see a fucking Colonial Viper sitting there for $300 that's actually signed by fucking, you know, Lauren Green and fucking all them motherfuckers. If I've got $300 in my pocket and it's bought. Now, see, I wouldn't do that for just anything, but I mean, that would be bought, or especially if it was something Star Wars like that. Like if it was a Falcon autographed by George Lucas, you just have to kiss my ass. You hear me? That sucker would be bought. My point. Even when there's something she really wants that bad, she does better at still going, no, I can't do that. And I'm pretty good, like I said, but you know, sometimes those things come along and you're like, you start doing the math and you're like, I could do that. I'd have to give up a little of my budget next week and pay for next week to cover it. And yeah, that should work out. Yeah, that's not how it happens. That's not never how it happens. I can't look at myself now without glasses. I'm like, who is that motherfucker in the... I don't like that. I'm not supposed to wear glasses. You're leaving on a jet plane. The thingy don't work in this chair anymore. it won't stop me from falling backwards. And that has almost fucked me up because I thought I had like pulled it and just trusted that it locked. I went to kind of sit back and spin, and I used enough, I guess, torque, and I went whoop. Now, I don't think I was actually gonna fall. However, during the whoop, I kind of panicked just a little bit. My butthole got tight, and I almost really made myself fall. I have done that before. You ever do that? You're gonna fall, and you probably could have saved the fall, except you panicked for a second. I'm sorry you feel bad, Becky. You should take another one and take a shot of that. Like come in there and you'd be snoring the couch and that feel good. Your neck massage right here.
Cramping so bad, it's hurting in my back and down my thighs.
And now I have a little something something. One depends on how bad you want it. It's for special occasions. I love you though.
I love you.
Oh,
Ow, my back hurts.
you want me to walk on it? I know you feel bad, but I still like your butt. Jokingly told her that I would say that every time she left this room from now on, but it's kind of not become a joke anymore. I've done it so many times now that it's actually kind of become the habit, and I don't know that I can stop. So, yeah, I'm down for a Shaba. Who said that? The thingy. The thingy. It's the thingy of love. While I'm doing the shot and the spark, God, something. I'll let what was playing play.
Let's go.
Actually, the first song by them I ever learned. It was the first where you go from beginner to intermediate level as far as a thing. It was the first one that I had to apply a certain. We played so much hard rock. That one actually, and the beginning of Aerosmith, Sweet Emotion, is exercises in finesse for me because I'm a very aggressive bass player. That's been another of the hard things in my switch to guitar, especially that acoustic. It's hard for me to have a delicate touch because I ring a bass to death. There it is. It's Shaba 30. Probably Shaba 45. Oh, that tickles. Yeah. Woo! I had a little hair on it. Okay, I rescind the statement. They had a lot of hair on it. Yeah. Oh God, now I gotta throw darts. This is a bad idea. And this is a haymaker round. This is an even worse idea. Personally, I blame Harlow. I have the darts. There's too much of that left. I'm sorry, dude. I love you. I'm sad you're gone too, but I gotta move on. I hated dude left. What he didn't understand was I really legitimately wanted to fuck him. Some people Get my shit all hard and leave. The fuck is wrong with you doing? As my wife will tell you, it is no little thing. Nor is it a single thing. However, I know y'all love Jocelyn, man. Y'all love the queen, so you should. But don't ever let her convince you she's not as fucked up as I am. Don't ever let her do that. She gets mad when I say that. But don't ever let her convince you of that. Anyone that was here the night with Esom, and Esom still, bless Esom's heart. He got the, out of all the people that's coming here and maybe been a little obnoxious or something we wound up getting rid of, who knew all it took was Jocelyn losing her fucking mind and fixed Esom just like that. Motherfucker still comes to this day. Surprised we hadn't seen him tonight. This is a haymaker. I tell you what I will do. I'm going to set the American flag dart down. It will go last every throw. And it will be double on something that is already double. Do you really want to see? We done been through this already tonight, man. Asshole taint, Milwaukee's finest. I don't know, dude. We just have fun here, too, is what I'm saying. I'm throwing darts. You drinking? You want the number? This is the haymaker round 2. It's double. Careful, I can throw. How you doing? I can't see. I took my glasses off because my distance vision is fine. Now I can't read. Does that say? Mother plus bucket. I see. Is it Slim Jim Gamer? I'm not trying to be rude, dude. I'm not digging it, man. It's just getting old thing. I used, and I'm a dude that usually has hawk vision too, right? So this is getting, and the transition, I got to wear glasses all the time, except for when I throw darts. My distance is fine. My night vision is still excellent. I can see in the dark like most people see in the day. But right here, I don't like it, dude. I don't like it. Jesus. They've been going for about an hour now, man. They've spent some money on some fucking fireworks. Yeah, but you walked in on darts, this chat, these people, we come here and it just, whatever, dude. Fuck. We've been in leg warmers and less. Sometimes my wife's here, sometimes she's not. Hell, they wore a unicorn onesie. That should make all of you feel better about you. Good job. All right. All right, and I fuck with everybody. We're actually, it started as a reaction channel, Slim Jim, and I fuck with even the artists. I fuck with them too. It's all in fun, and you got to have a tough skin to hang in this room because it's good people, still crazy, good people. That's why I'm here. I just heard one of our OGs saying one of their OG sayings, and I giggled. Excuse me. Are y'all ready? Is fucking Jesse, everybody, all the people that need darts for the this haymaker round, let me know. 9s are going, bitch. See, that's the thing, game. Slim, I can't call you Gamer. We have somebody else that comes down. I'm gonna call you Slim Jim from now on. Probably not for long. Most people here wind up with nicknames, and they've changed their names on here to their nicknames because I'm terrible with names. So if I forget your name, I'm not going to forget your name because we have somebody else here by that name. Or he hadn't been here in a long time, but I hate to call you Slim Jim because every time the word Slim Jim escapes my lips, I hear, oh yeah, every time. So I can't call you that either. not if. All right. Jesse's here. Damn, that's big too. Ooh. They're spanking that ass now. They got some, man. There's many $1,000 worth of Fireworks been fun. They've been going at it for a long time. They ain't afraid to tip one back over there either. So there's probably a whole lot of, hey, y'all, watch this, going on over there. I hate to say that, but that's the truth. Yeah, sips, not shots. Don't take shots. That's a bad idea. Oh, fuck. I gotta make sure you do some jumping jacks, get limbered up since this is the haymaker round. Fuck. It's been a minute since we've done one. Yeah, so it's, remember it's 15, 16s. Well, Cash left, he wasn't feeling good, so 15s, 10s, 2s. Wait. Yes. Thank you. What was on it? Now listen, as much as I fuck with the boy, because, you know, he's not always on top of the shed, if you know what I mean. He comes up with some good shit every once in a while. I tell Mama that, and she activates it with this crusty sock. She don't believe it, but we love the boy anyway. Oh, of course, nines. Again, I think what Shauna didn't and Red didn't, but there have been others here that chose 9 that wound up moving on to other numbers. I think they thought since I was on 9, I'm like, oh no, that's when that started. When I started saying, oh, I'm not afraid to fuck me to fuck you, man. Let's do this. If I fall here and all y'all can see is my wall while my drunk ass snores on this floor, best case scenario, some of y'all will hang out for a while and laugh at my drunk ass. Worst case scenario, really. I mean, how bad can it be? What's funny is the one thing that was always teased on this channel, those that back when they thought this was mine and my wife's foreplay, y'all actually got y'all's wish one night, and it was the one time nobody showed up. Over at the Cord especially. And it's actually kind of a good thing, because the danger of it was awesome, but had it actually happened, she'd have lost her fucking mind. Ow! I stabbed myself with a titty with a dart. I was trying to, motherfucker. Right on my seat. That was unnecessary. Y'all, here's a good one for you. I cannot remember what they're called. The first time I encountered one was in the Mississippi Delta, and I thought this thing was going to kill me. I'm not a squeamish guy about anything. Bugs, spiders. I mean, I don't want that motherfucker on me, but I'm just gonna fucking, you know, any. So the other day, and for whatever reason, this year we've had a bunch of them big fucking millipedes. Motherfuckers will sting the fuck out of you get in here. And had a fight with one in the sink. Literally. Well, what I'm getting to is, last night when I went to bathe, these things look like a cross between a grasshopper, a lobster, a crab, and a scorpion and a tarantula all in one thing. And they get about that long, and they are aggressive as they will come at you. And it's not just because they're flying around and people are like, no, they're not really good. Yes, these fuckers, because you can deviate and they're coming for you, right? So I'm in the tub, right? And I look down and that motherfucker's kind of coming, and he's probably not coming to mess with me. He just happens to be walking that way at this point. But I've encountered these fuckers before, and I'm like, ah, you know? And me and that bitch got in a fight. And I watched his ass down the thing. Got out of the tub. I didn't want to. Came out here and jokingly told Jocelyn about the fight. Went back in there. Got in the tub. Started the water running again. That motherfucker come up out the drain and come at me. You know what I'm saying? I sound like a little girl. That's a dead bullseye. So hold on, that's 6. And I have to take the bullseye with me. Fuck. Ten. Oh shit. I'd be killing him, dog. 18. And a 16. Somebody needs to be an 11. I've hit like 35 11s. Damn it. Bullseye. That'll be 4. Fuck, I can't hit a 9. 9. Fuck. Fuck. 15. Two. Fuck. Oh, it's a 2. It was almost a bullseye. 16. I cannot hit a goddamn 9 for nothing. Fuck. That's a 16.
We're swole motherfuckers, we like to rock. Party all night and taking shots.
I'm gonna throw one more round. I'm not happy with that haymaker, man. That is a terrible throw for me. I can't go out like that. I couldn't hit a 9. Like if M Dog was here or somebody was on 11, I would be flat. Hey, Potter. Potter's here. Potter. Oh, you know what happens when you fuck with me? Don't make me switch. Do that. Excuse. Know what? I insist every time I set these down, points down on my stuff. And I pay for it. Oh, Jesus. Really? Come on now. I need something just the last throw, dude. I'm gonna do some reverse psychology here. I miss playing this with Drake so much. Double 9. So that's 2, 4, that's 6 for 9. Motherfucker, double 2. That's double 2. Am I missing somebody? There's a triple 15. That's 6, 5, 10. Find it, fucking 18. Oh well. That song's terrible. I don't know what the fuck I started. Funny enough, for those that don't know, this section we would vamp for a while with Supernormal. KJs used to do it with a song called Tighten Up. Many a band have done it with a song called Pick Up the Pieces, which I know Shannon is very familiar with. Funky like Dirty Pink, baby. Well, this was Supernormals. This is where, you know, we'd vamp on that for a while, and our lead singer, like, you know, hailing from Pike County, Mississippi, by way of Parchman, which is it's the prison here, just because he loves the company, you know, and do their whole spiel is during this. And then one of us, we'd take turns doing something about Ryan. And that was our moment to introduce each other. And then we would go through everybody, myself, drummer, rhythm guitar player, Drake. It's the one time you could rein him in, make him take a short one. I'll do a quick solo and then just fall back into that groove. And whenever Ryan, and you know, it was different every time. But just whenever we would groove on that and fuck with that until Ryan felt like, I'm doing the best I ever did, you know, to close this out. But this was our, tell everybody who he was song. I like putting crunch here. Yeah. That's not the thing. I miss playing that. That was another one of those, we would fuck with Drake, man. We would fuck with Drake. So hard. During that song. A lot of them, because it was easy, I guess, you know. Drake was one of those, and we all were, you know. But the problem we would have with Drake sometimes is Drake was a proud musician. We'll just say that, and he had to have that to be the level of lead guitar. He really did. But I'm a bass player. It's my job to keep guitar players' ego in check. Back in high school, when I was a trombone player, my job is to keep the drum player's ego in check. That's my job. I'm born to it. The low end be telling these high fuckers to keep them in check. All right. So, I was Stone Cold 15 years. Me too. No, it was, well, we were over 10. Then we started this channel. It's not y'all's fault. We made that decision. We came in swinging. The first videos on here is probably, and you'll see. I mean, shit, we didn't even drink that much that night, and I'm fucking fucked up. So yeah, y'all didn't do it. I think we had like when we decided we were going to do this, we both had, you know, I'm used to playing music to entertain people, and I do talk. And she's like, you know, hey, we should do a reaction channel. I'm like, you don't talk. She's like, you do. I'm like, but you're the one who wants to do a reaction channel. You know, she's like, so here we are. But yeah, we came in swinging. That was that night, the very first video on here. And the second one's been hidden for some reason. I'm not sure why. I'm gonna have to see if I can do something about that. But yeah, it's just me. And I'm like, why'd you do that? She's like, well, I had to test, you know, the shit to know how to upload it. I'm like, I say, we're really gonna do this? And that's how you decide for us to start? Is me fucked up in my goddamn pajamas? I mean, I'm like, look, you know, I mean, there was a time I could outdrink everybody in this room together and not bat an eyelash. And she knows that. And people who knows me in real life knows that. I hadn't drank nothing in years. So, you know, oh man, I was a pussy when we first, we were getting drunk cheap. For real, you know? Now it's like, it's almost, I'm not like I was. And I don't like on Thursdays, Fridays, Sundays, Mondays, Tuesdays, I don't even think about it to want it. But Wednesday night, Saturday night, yeah, cause y'all, again, those y'all have met me in person. I have to have some down. I will give you. I'm literally flaying the meat off my bones to help you if I can. But every once in a while, I got to give me about 10 minutes, okay? Can I have? You know, you know what I'm saying? You just got to have a minute, especially me, you know, because I could actually, I bet you, strike if I was free to do so. On average, 5 people a day. People don't understand the miracle it is that I don't, especially when they're that certain. You're just like, somebody needs to do it. This dude will continue to do this kind of shit until somebody does this. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And you're just like, you know, I'm stressed, and I won't. I mean, who do I call? I won't kill him. I promise I won't kill him. I could. I'm not gonna kill him. But man, it's okay if he spits a few teeth, right? Maybe a rib. Are we okay with that? I mean, I'm not gonna kill him. I promise I'm gonna kill him. I'm telling you, if they ever make the Karma Police, it started with me saying I should be able to slap people, like, because you can see it on them in your everyday life. I say this a lot, man, and because I'm not kidding. At least where I'm at, you don't know them. You'll never know them. You'll never meet them, but you can just see it on them. They are going to piss in someone's day because they can. Or some shit's done happened to them, and they pissy, and they want to, whoever the next person, they pass that shit along. For whatever reason. You can just tell, you see it on them. that they're finna go shit in somebody's day. I need a badge that allows me to approach that person and slap fire from their face. Don't. Whatever that was you were thinking about, don't. Not today. And life will be better. If you do, you'll see me again. Today. You know? And then I thought about it. I was like, I think I said this in a reaction. I was like, you know, oh, it was Gearhart. Ah, I've got to do that reaction too. Jay, fuck. And Miss D in here. I still got to do that one. But can you imagine me being that guy? Those of you that have known me, you know, Jesse and Red, some of y'all are intimate with me now. We spent time together in Pensacola. Give it some thought, y'all. Oh man, see, this bed, it is soft and it's comfortable and it's that air. What's the shit? I'm so drunk. Yeah, that stuff. The memory foam, shit. And it doesn't. I mean, it really don't matter if I've laid in that bed for an hour or by some miracle I've slept for 10 hours, which doesn't happen, and I hurt even worse. It feels good. It works for her and her sciatica. It does not for me. It just every morning. That's the hardest part of getting up for work every morning. It is, you know, and I hate to sound cliche for a dude that's getting older that it's pain, but trying to crawl out of that bed in the morning, man, and maybe it's psychosomatic. Maybe it's because I don't want to get up. But man, that first trip to the pisser and then to brush my teeth, I feel like someone stomped my ass. I mean, just stomped it. And I'm like, God, there's no way I can go to work today. You know, I'm gonna brush my teeth and I get clothes on, get my boots, and Jocelyn's sitting in there, you know, and I'm huffing all over the house, just itching for someone to say that thing. And bless their hearts, everybody in there knows how I am. I'm not a morning person, so when I'm like that, they don't, you know, very seldom. And it's not even a thing that's been talked about. They just give daddy his minute. But when I pour my coffee and I take that first big sip of when I, you know, stir it up, get my little cap on, I got a big cup. When I take that first good pull off my coffee, it's like a switch just flips, and I'm human. The meanest motherfucker I've ever had as a boss in my life, where I'm at now, didn't fuck with me till I had my coffee. Because I'm a Neanderthal, man. Any rage or anger is not because I'm mad at you for fucking with me or that I got to work or any of that. I'm not a goddamn human being to even get to that. Give me a fucking minute, dude. No. I'm just not a morning person. And it seems like my dad was, and everybody I work with is. Why ain't you up by 2:30 in the morning? I'm like, fuck you, dude. I ain't even asleep at 2:30 in the morning. Fuck every piece of you. You hear me? I mean, I can when I have to be. Luckily, my particular schedule right now, I don't have to be that early. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I get up early and it sucks every fucking day now. That's when you know, man. I'm at that stage, you know, and I'm having to come to grips, whether it be for my own stupidity, to help someone, to hurt someone, whatever, however. I've put some damage on these bones and some tread on these tires. You feel me? And well, I'm at that stage where I'm really starting, and it's funny because I still feel strong and all that other kind of shit sometimes, but I'm like, considering the tank I used to be, and that surgery fucked me, man. I've been doing some research on that. I got to me, see, I'm finna have to quit all this mess and get in the gym before I can't do anything. Yeah, it's not, y'all are a mess, man. I used to be in the gym and do this, but I'm feeling it now, man. Uh, there was a time when, between my two big nicknames over different eras of my life, Beast and Wrath, excuse me, being calm and not, taking the less painful route was not my thing ever, really. It's like that's part of what fueled, I was that dude too, for a while in my life. I was that guy. I wanted you to hit me. Well, I'm not like being that redneck that's going, go ahead, hit me, motherfucker. I'm like, please hit me. Please hit me, please. Because once you hit me, everything else after is self-defense. That's all I need. And this little light goes ding. And it's like Daniel checks out. And this other thing, just like my mama. If y'all that met my mama, there's another side of that woman. And when that switch flips, it's not because we're not telling you we're a badass or any of that kind of mess. We ain't fucking human. Whatever this that makes us up, when we finally pop, that's gone. We're on the outside watching, going, man, I see. Now I'm gonna have to live with this tomorrow. I know the other dude can't hear me. I'm in the spirit realm, asshole. And I'm like, this is not gonna end well. It's just not gonna end well. Why do you have to? I didn't want to do this. I didn't even know who he was. I was just trying to have fun. Why you want to fuck with me? Again, there's a reason why they call me the Wrath, dude. Like if I'm really pissed, some of the shit I can say, and it's only because it's a descriptor of how powerful of the things I will do. I don't want to be that dude. I don't like being that dude, and I'm not. One day that liable to get me killed. I've had my ass on. Y'all have heard me. Some of y'all have heard me talk about that fucking 60-something-year-old dude stomped my ass. Taught me a very important fucking lesson at that. Because I had destroyed everything that had come in front of me until that night. And the old man said, don't be me. You're still young enough. You can do something else. Don't be me. It's because he was smart, man. That motherfucker didn't play with me. Fucking, I'm looking to grab this motherfucker or start throwing hate at his face, and he kicks a 60-yard field goal on my jump. Then all of a sudden, it didn't seem so unusual for the man his age to wear a fucking 20-something-year-old dude that had been unstoppable at that point's ass out. You don't get old by being weak or stupid, y'all. Younger folks do that. See, that's another one. I've still got to do the Jay Gearhart. Am I sober enough to still do that? Y'all think Miss D would get mad if I did it without her? Actually, I can't. I gotta empty some shit on my computer. My computer tonight, so can't do it anyway. I can give y'all some motherfucking tunes, though. Jesus fuck, man. It's better to listen to than yours. I've actually heard over the last few days, I hate to, man. I think I sent one to Nate. It was Our Kind of Mood song. See, I believe Nate and Red, probably more than anybody else in here, understand my temper. I'm almost like Dexter. Dexter's dad recognized in him what he was going to be and taught him a code. I kind of wrote my own because I had to be a better person. But, why? Part of me wonders if and I look at my mom, I'm like, if some of that was born in me, whose decision was it to make the early years what hurt? I mean, what was crazy? Because then that means, you have someone with the capability to do this thing loose with damage. You know, like, why? I'm trying to behave. I'm really trying to behave. Damn it. I really do. I really do. Oh, fuck. Man, Jesse, you know the whole pain pleasure threshold. We've had many conversations about that here. I mean, people used to call us out when we would leave like chains and shit laying around. They're like eagle eyeing us motherfuckers. We were like, they ain't gonna see that. Fuck. Then we got to explain. People figured out we're freaks and kind of left us alone. Who knew? However, that beating has to come with a certain amount of something else that hits that same, makes you hit that. It's not even turned on. It goes deeper than that. It makes all of a sudden you open for it, like, you know, if that's, oh, yes, yes. Is that the best? Oh, there you go. Yeah. You got better, right? Please shut up. I get in trouble. It's old. Maybe she's not in here. Saw this thing one time with this dude from the city came down here and was messing with this Southern girl. He thought he was impressive, and they wound up doing their thing. And he is tearing her up. She finally looks back at him and was like, "You gonna fuck me or what?" I was like, that is the most savage thing ever. He thought he was being, he thought he was doing something too. And to his credit, he's giving it everything he had. She said, "What's that? What's that shit in Liar Liar?" Had better. Y'all, if you've watched that movie, when I first watched that movie, you know, that's still at the beginning of the movie. And I'm watching, and then I'm hanging. Am I going to dig this one? I mean, and it got there, and I went, oh, God. And it hit me. I was like, we all would fail, every stinking one of you two, if we could tell 0 lies. And I'm not in the habit of being a liar or a thief. That's 2 things I'm not. Can I bend things sometimes to not hurt anybody's feelings? Maybe. But it's not an overt lie. I'm not going to, especially when confronted, I'm not going to lie to you. And I don't like even twisting some things. But you know, sometimes it takes a little bit of that to keep life happy. I mean, with them, you know, so my wife don't completely go off on me about it. I don't complain about certain hurts and certain things I'm experiencing because I know she's going to make me go to the doctor. I don't want to go to the doctor right now. I don't really consider that lying to her. Once it in Star Trek, she goes, a lie? He's like, an omission. There's that, you know, that verbiage matters, right? I think we all put on a little bit of a mask. I mean, if you go to work and your boss is a sicko and he asks you, do you like it in the butt? Now, it's one thing that we joke about that here, but I mean, think about that for a minute. And he's looking at you in a way like, if you say yes, you're going to get it, right? And I mean, what do you do? How much we're talking? I'm kidding. Actually, that was one of the, on top of all the strikes I got during my last 2 years in college. And it was the whole, many of y'all have heard this, there was a whole group of us because of, it was fucking stupid not like politics, like American politics, like that shit, just within this department. People stepping on other people to get, you know, ahead and look great and all that kind of shit. And I just didn't play that fucking game. And those, the most of us, like I said, one of them was the guy that taught my daughters. Oh God, they're both graduating now. You know, he had to go get another degree and get that dean sign off on that degree. And even though I went through that, I knew he was going to be a great, you know, man saved my life down there. And he looked after my girls and he was great. But there's a lot of us, good people, had to circumvent because the jazz band pulled more recruits one semester for recruitment than the wind ensemble. It's what it boiled down to. on top of the other shit going on. That was just one layer, you know, and it just, I got real disappointed in that. Oh shit. Get us all in a better mood. Shit. It's killing. You know what's funny? Y'all don't let Jesse fool y'all. Jesse, and I don't mean this as an insult. Jesse's a sweet dude, and I mean he's a good dude. He really is. He is not like most dudes like him. He's one of those people. Happy 4th, man. He's not, you know, if you, he's one of those people, and I am too, and I've known a lot of good people like this. If you don't take just a second to see past that front part, and don't let Jesse lie to you. The boy's a little shy, but proud, and not in a bad way. He almost shot my horse many a night with my own wife, but that's okay. But he made this comment once about being a freak. And I spoke to a certain someone in here, maybe I shan't name no names, and I'm like, does he really know what that word means? Because I'm not thinking he knows what that word means. He thinks he knows what that word means. I mean, I still can't believe she used to, the same woman that used to slap me every time I said dirty on here is the one that put our fuck tunes list in the mix. And yeah, if y'all could see the things that y'all don't see in this bedroom, just put away, man. Oh yeah. But, you know, it was like, does he, I mean, because he's one of the only other people in here beside Miss D that I see every once in a while. It's different for him than her. Something in this childlike grin hits his face. He has just seen that almost from the view of a child. And don't we all miss that? I do. And I admire that. And so I admire my Miss D. I love that things still drop her jaw. She's like, I can't believe you said that, you know. And I'm like, you know, and then for a minute, then I feel bad for a second. Like there was a girl at Delta State. I won't call her name, but she was like the band mom. She was on top of everybody before performances, making sure our shit was right. And, you know, we were getting hand-me-downs. So she'd be safety pinning and fixing it so we could go out, you know, wear these uniforms. And everybody loved her, man. And she was one of those people, almost like, she was very, very much like someone else that's very dear to me. But she, she came to this party one night, and it was a party where me and this girl I had been seeing had a particularly ugly breakup. It was a night that I think I've told people about me ripping stop signs off the post, just pop. It was that night. Because I had suspected something, and then it just all of a sudden, blammo! On a night where I was heavily, to give y'all an idea, those that know me, I'd been drinking tequila. It was not a pretty night. It was not a pretty night. And that's when music, you're right. Fuck. I have been like this all day. I've been in my thoughts and just to myself on the fucking lawnmower, running my mouth about it. I don't know, man. Ask Miss D. She talked to me early. It happened yesterday too. I just woke up. It's overclipped. I shouldn't tell that. I'm not going to tell that. I did not get a Humpus. Those are expensive. Hey, that's coming up. That's in what? 7 days. That's next Saturday. What? Is it on Saturday? Please tell me it's on Saturday. Please tell me it's on Saturday. Please tell me it's on Saturday. If it's on Saturday, dude, I will come here at 3 p.m. and we will rock until the dropping of the album. See, damn it. I wish they weren't quite as expensive. Hey, I gave that dude some advertising too. They should give us a discount. I asked them to be put in the beta program, the beta testing. There. It is next Saturday. Humpus Day is Saturday. What's up, Kasune? Okay, I'm gonna quit fucking with Nate about the music and Paris. Oh, I can promise you hers does, but it don't. I mean, you don't just do certain things. You know, you gotta. There's a mental game that has to be played first. You have to be ready to let your brain dance on that pain pleasure line. You got to be in a certain headspace, and I mean, you know, I ain't gonna just walk in there and snatch her head, you know, and let. I mean, if there hasn't been some kind of flirting going on earlier, then there's this mindset you got to go to, man. You don't just. So by the time that is, if it's her that's in that, and it expires, she's not even as quick on the draw as me. So she's been thinking about it. So that first, by the time I feel it, and then I'm like, pain's an everyday part of life, man. I live with it all day, every day. If you can make me dance that line for a minute and help one become the other, because that's the thing, is in that moment, not that one thing that was meant to hurt me to a degree, the same energy that blots that out blots everything else out. That's one of the beauties of that. Can be one of the addictions of it also. Real quick, I mean, you get off on a certain amount of pain and a certain amount of inflicting pain if you're the one in control, but you can't just, I mean, humans can be we can find out some really sickening things about ourselves if we let ourselves get there, you know what I'm saying? And some things just don't, you don't want to cross certain lines, right? I mean, just because I spank don't mean I want to chop up dogs or something, you know what I'm saying? It's not, but as humans, we're worse than cats, man. Curiosity and a human being are a terrible combination, because we might not always do it in public, but when you're by yourself and there's some kind of boundary you can push, or with someone that has the same sickness as you, we'll do it. There's certain lines you don't cross, at least for me. I mean, kids, animals, you know, shit. We ain't do all that. Now, I remember, Red, do you remember that when Gavin didn't realize what the knife was for? And you want to know something, Red? He spoke on that story to me not too terribly long ago. And considering certain things, I still don't think he got the moral of that story. Not like he thought he did, not like you thought he did. Rain makeup. Ooh. Getting off can be kinky. You can go two routes with that, especially with a dude. Women are actually more equipped, better to do it. Either they have issues or mental issues, or a guy that's terrible at finding the right spots. But men aren't equipped for multiples as well as women are. Now, I'm one of those dudes. Well, I had never been before, but I found out I can. That was actually not too terribly fucking long ago. Blew my mind. I have a multiple like that, and back-to-back trigger too. So, but my point is, there's two kinds of torture there. You tease and never get it, or you just give it over and 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 over. And that's the same for boys or girls. Depends on what your particular thing is. Spock and the Shark. And for those of y'all that haven't been here long, you're thinking, he's telling all that shit off. Used to, like I said, I could say far less. And she would hit me. Now she wants to tell y'all shit that I'm not okay with it. And has sneakily done so a couple times, and thank God nobody's caught her. Y'all ruined her in the best of ways. That's part of why I want a drum set here, and not one of them electronic ones. I'll build my cardio that way. I'll play the fuck out of a set. She will come to hate me. Look, man, Candle Wax is fun. We can both enjoy that. The problem is, with me, there's a little bit of cleanup and I mean, I'm a hairy motherfucker. That's, you know. This song might want to go psycho, man. That's that side of me I hope none of y'all ever have to see. But if you're with me and I think something bad's about to happen to you, that's probably what's gonna pop off. And hopefully I won't kill all of it. I ain't do nothing. I mean, I would have to extreme groom. I mean, it's still, it's one of those things that see, this is what most people don't get. First off, nowadays people try to base their relationships off of this kind of stuff. It's like, that's not what builds a relationship. Is that something that y'all can open up with each other and share? Yes, obviously. Might be bonding, but that is not the definition of your relationship. Stop looking for that. That's why it's not working. First off. Now, when you're someone like me, I stopped having a filthy ways long ago. Shit like, and I don't even think about it now. Like, my boss, it is so funny. He likes to show off certain things. You know, hey, look at that. And I'm like, I'm so jaded to this shit, man. And I'm not. No, I get it. I mean, it's not an attractive shit you're showing me, but I just, of course, that's a problem I'm having lately anyway. I'm either super numb to shit or super enraged by shit. There doesn't seem to be any more in the middle anymore. So she's probably ready for me to break bad one night, and I've been the opposite a lot lately. So I'm like, I need to burn something off me before we have that night. You don't need me being aggressive. We're just gonna get real. Give me that shit afterwards. You're gonna be laying there in a heap, in a puddle, trying to decide on whether you're gonna tell me thank you or call 911. I mean, right. I agree, Mervis. And then, you know, the kink come later. If you find somebody like that, and if it's not found that way, it never works. You know, like, and I see so many people now in these groups that practice that kind of stuff, and they're like, but when they meet somebody, you know, and I told Gavin about this one time because he was over at one of those places. I'm like, I know that contracts are signed and everything. That's great. It's great. But I shouldn't have to. You know what I'm saying? She should know me well enough to know what my limits are. And of course, tap dance on them if that's your key. Vice versa. I shouldn't have to keep pushing till I find them. I should know where they are. I mean, and that's the difference between engaging in these kind of relationships with someone that actually means something to you versus someone you met online and signed something with to that's how it begins. It's like, man, did y'all even meet? Did y'all hang out, talk, anything first? Now, it happened instantly for me and her. But again, that wasn't the first thing on our minds. And for me, that's saying a lot, right? But when that other something strikes, it's like, look, man, this whole bisexual, homosexual, heterosexual, let me tell you something. If the lights are off and something it's happening that tends to feel good, guess what? If you don't know any better, it's going to fucking feel good. Newsflash. However, when you're talking about a relationship that's going to last to the end of both of your lives, I do believe that can only come once for you. It is a certain thing. It's bigger than that. It's so much bigger than that. You enjoy taking the time over the years to get to know that kind of stuff about each other. And you shouldn't be able to hide anything, and it's a rare magic, right? Been very lucky that way. But if one of your founding principles for a contract that you sign that's supposed to be what you call a relationship, possibly love, is that you like the welts to show just a drip as opposed to laying it in, as opposed to being gentle. If that's in your mission statement, you have failed the test. Because the real love is someone you can be with, even if that's not there. Some people have issues. Some people, you get older. I don't think that's going to be a problem for me, unfortunately. I mean, I say that for her because she's going to get tired of me, and I don't seem to be at all, unfortunately for me. But there could be any reason that a person can't do that. So once that's eliminated from the equation, then what you got? If that's how you started, if that's what it's built on, if that's what put the relationship you're in together, then what you got? Then what you got? You don't play to me, you don't play those games till you find the right person to play those games with. You know what I'm saying? I mean, all of us through our life experiment doing certain things along the way, but when you meet this is different when you meet that one. And that's when you play those games, people think they're about power. They are power exchange to a degree. But ultimately, what some of these asshats don't get is the sub is actually in control at all times. There's a difference between being boss and bossy. If I exude a certain energy, she responds with that energy, vice versa. But if I have to tell her that I'm the dom, you know what I'm saying? If you gotta say it, ain't so. How does this keep going off? It should have been on. Fuck. I got a shot poured. Shut up. Fuck. Shut me up. Oh. What? Let me load that. Ooh. I used to play that since I didn't have a 5-string. I would detune that E all the way down to a B. Or in our case, since we fucking already started low, it'd actually be low A. Low string would be like a rope. fuck? Oh. He was disappearing. That's funny. That's so funny. Uh-oh. Hold on. I can't do both count. Fuck. Fuck. Oh well. Have to save the space. As soon as I still want to do the Jackson. Hell yeah, man. I miss playing this song too with Supernormal. Now, I do love Taproot. Look up how old that song is. It's one thing that I got hit with the, you know, Like a Virgin's 40 years old today. Shawnee used to hit me with those. Make me feel old as fuck. But we used to throw, we played Poem, dude, and we would throw down. And then I think back of when that was occurring in my life, and I'm like, wow, look up how old that, it's going to hurt your feelings, how old that song is. And like Chevelle, The Red, we used to play that. Of course, all kinds of, from Disturbed, and you know, when we got to our hard rock part, dude, it's depressing. And you're a little bit behind me. I'm actually impressed you know some Taproot. This was really their biggest hit. You know how hard it was to get Ethan to catch this? Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. And his last one's Hesitate. Da-da-da-da. It goes from the syncopation on the upbeats back to the downbeat. Ethan just couldn't wrap his brain, and we all have one. What's that song? How You Remind Me? That is my kryptonite, and that may be one of the easiest songs on bass that you have ever could imagine. And I'm gonna fuck it up. At least everybody has one, you know. Well, this one was Ethan's. Holding off on that last, it's like da 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 da, you know, and he would come in early every time. Now we told him, if you're gonna make a mistake, make it big, make it sound on purpose. I mean, that's, you learn that as a musician. But he would do it every time. We would, me and Ryan and Drake would start taking bets on a couple of little idiosyncrasies he had like that, and we all had them. I mean, they were probably taking bets on shit I was doing. We would take bets on Drake when we played Fortunate Son. At the end, where he's like, "I ain't got fortunate," you know, and there's a big hit by the band, and you know, then they stopped. He says it again. He could not trust that we were there for him. He'd have to glance back up over his shoulder every time. He could not just trust we were there. So what we started doing is when he would turn around, me and Ethan and Ryan would all step to Chris, the drummer, and turn our backs to him on stage specifically. So when he'd look back over his shoulder, nobody's looking at him. At which point, and now Drake's a consummate showman, man. He could pick the ball up and keep going, but for that split second, and Ryan used to get him with, especially when we opened with Roadhouse Blues or something like Guns N' Roses that Drake was gonna sing or whatever. If it had an intro, right before you're kicking in, Ryan's like, "What's the first word of the song?" And then of course he's got to immediately either start singing or be somewhere else. And for just a second, pow, his brain would hit a lock. That's how we kept the Wookiee fucking. See, I'm doing it again. God damn it. That's how we kept the Wookiee in check, man. Funny enough, we had a way we did Voodoo Child. He did a long solo on that. We would go through every style, polka, you name it. And during that solo, we would float through styles. But nothing was like his intro into Another Brick in the Wall. You'd have to, hey, dude, let's move this along, because he would get lost in it, dude. And the rest of us could have left the stage and went home for the night. That motherfucker still be sitting there playing that solo and look up finally and wonder why he's there by himself. That's a legit. You think I'm kidding, man? The hardest part of having a successful band is getting people with different lives, different perspectives, different drama to all agree on the same thing. Especially the music might come easy, but the business part might not. One guy might be perfectly fine playing, especially when you're starting out. You know, some people still think they got scruples and shit. Yeah, that goes away. You can get a sad today. One guy thinks they should play here because the money's good. This guy's like, I don't know if I feel comfortable playing there. So I want to play there. And then every band seems to have woman drama. There's a Yoko Ono in every band. I mean, that's the hardest part of having a successful band. I mean, you've got to, of course, I consider the music, practice, all that other kind of shit, that should be done. That shouldn't be what you got drama about. If you're going to try to be really successful, even if you're Weekend Warriors, you're not going to build a name and be successful if you don't come to play, you know? And he didn't wait till one shit. That's one of the biggest hangups I've got. I've gotten a lot of offers, especially as of late, funny enough. There's some of y'all watching. I know you're watching. Apparently you're watching. No, but no, I can't. Not right now. Sorry. I've got a lot of offers on the table. The one avenue that I know they'd be serious about it, I can't get to right now. And I hate that, because we've played together before, and there'd be energy instantly. Two other members of Supernormal. I just can't get there right now. But locally, these guys, they have settled into the mindset of the Weekend Warrior, which is nothing wrong with that. I did it for a lot of years too. But now to them, that means still at 50 years old getting sloppy fucking drunk and falling off stages and all that kind of shit. And I'm not going to lie to you. If I was a stage performer again, it gets us all sometimes. But for me, again, I'm about owning a crowd and owning that stage forever. Even if I wasn't, trying to have a band that I'm just going to get super famous. If we're not there to burn the room down, why the fuck are we there? I mean, why the fuck are we there? I can just jam at the house, dude. Got to drive nowhere, buy new strings and new batteries, think about something to eat, just far enough away somewhere to stay that night, away from this woman in this comfortable bed. No, man, we have to do better than that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't coming. I'm not stepping out the door of this comfort that I have found in my life unless we're going to burn it. I can do that. I think just about everybody else is going anyway. They're tired of hearing me talk. That happens. I know. Me too. And now, y'all want to watch me pull a magic trick? Uh-oh. Cha-cha-cha. Oh, phew. Phew. Oh, hello. It's a magic trick. This is the Jesse be gone. Whoop. Played major for minor. Yeah. That's the Jesse Be Gone song. Oh, they do something wrong. What did I do? Thank y'all for coming tonight, man. Jesse hates it. He used to get mad at me when I played it. Because back in the day, and this ain't the same, it's changed here, man. We used to do this shit till daylight. Man, all of us. Getting old. Getting old. What's that song? I'm not as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. Did I turn off a Tomlin for real? What hold on. Which one was it? Oh, was it politically incorrect? I am sorry. I will let that play just for red. That's what it's showing me the last song. I didn't realize I was playing when I switched it.
Y'all so intolerant. They're ashamed of themselves because they're privileged and whiter. They're black and the opposite. You get charged with harassment for hugging a woman or giving a compliment.
This is the song I heard. I think this is the first by time I heard it. And it said everything I thought. And I was like, who is this dude? Of course, after People So Stupid came out, I introduced it. No, I think it was to J. Mac Lever. And then I introduced it to her, and then that's what started this shit.
Everyone's scared of how everyone feels. He becomes ultra sensitive and hyper tolerant that honestly, honesty gonna be illegal. It's crazy, y'all get so shocked and bothered from people saying things that aren't responsible. If that seems logical, y'all are weak then. If someone says retard, it ruins your weekend. And that's retarded. My hair been embraced because it looks hella awesome. Yeah, I like to scream I appropriate culture, but I don't hear nothing. I'm paying homage. Y'all are just trying to get likes on your comments. Googling quotes that are socially conscious. And saying you're woke doesn't make you a prophet. It makes you a liar and stupid obnoxious. Always on that blah, blah. Y'all should keep it to yourselves. Miss me with that drama. You must think I'm someone else. Cause y'all don't wanna fuck with me. Cause I don't feel the pressure. No, I will not be censored. I'm not afraid, that's why they
Unfortunately, good or bad, that's the problem with me. I do feel the pressure. And I kind of get off on it. One way or the other.
Happy Halloween. For one evening only, you wear what you want. Unless it's a poncho, a headdress, or afro, you'll piss someone off. I said Merry Christmas, but I know that it's about to be gone. If religious freedom's such a dire issue, why you dress like a priest in October for fun? Don't let them censor your thoughts. Don't let them
my favorite line just about of Tom's ever coming up.
That nice is the law, trying to make you all righter when nothing is wrong. Yeah, words hurt you, clothes hurt you, memes hurt you, jokes hurt you, we hurt you. Half the time you don't even probably know what hurt you, but you're super mad. Trust we hurt you. You a part of the fucking system. When you get triggered much, you been showing symptoms. Y'all are so addicted to being hopeless victims. Y'all can crash a plane and blame no road conditions. And your only sickness is your social vision. Makes you scared of choices, but you pro decisions. So you march along but never go the distance. Yelling way too loud until no one listens. Always on that blah, blah. Y'all should keep it to yourselves. Miss me with that drama. You must think I'm someone else. Cause y'all don't wanna fuck with me. Cause I don't feel the pressure. No, I will not be censored. I'm not afraid, that's why they fuck
I can do that with
with me. My name will be remembered, and I will live forever. I bet y'all hate that y'all are stuck with me. You look like the devil, you sound like some Christians. You just want a medal for asking permission. You just want a pat on the back in addition to being so tolerant. Fine, I admit it, you're nicer, you're better, you're whiter, you're brilliant, most sensitive creatures in all of existence. My freedom of thought should be censored or prison. The world would be better if we weren't so different. Always on that blah, blah.
Kara looked it up. This is that damn thing I got into it with.
Miss me with that drama.
And those two legs on its back do extend and have like
Someone else.
stinger-like thing. That's a fucked up bug, man. They're huge.
I don't feel the pressure. No, I will not be censored. I'm not afraid, that's why they fuck with me. My name will be remembered, and I will live forever. I bet y'all hate that y'all are stuck with me.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna play this on the way out, and I'll have to see y'all next week. Oh, not that one. I love it, Farmer. Forgot he was just sitting there.
Lately I'm drowning my pain with a bottle and Mary Jane. No matter what I take, I feel the same. I've been bound by these shackles and chains. A man of convictions. Damn, these addictions just can't be tamed. So lately I'm drowning my pain with a bottle and Mary Jane. Down back from the cloud fast, smoke pulling out my window. Even though I'm damaged, I'm standing on mountain tops. I'm lost where I should go from here, I don't know. Eyes closed, but the pain on my face I won't show. Prison on the side of my mind, I can't get out of here. I don't know why I ignore signs when it's so loud and clear. Lately I'm drowning my pain with a bottle and Mary Jane. No matter what I take, I feel the same. I've been bound by these shackles and chains. A man of convictions. Damn, these addictions just can't be tamed. So lately I'm drowning my pain with a bottle and Mary Jane. As the dark too, so I burn through another bag of pie. Courage is a virtue, we refers to this life of mine. I could drink a fifth of liquor and feel like I'm fine. I know, even the
I love jamming on this. We'll find out it's easy. Y'all have a good night.